Well, it definitely is all about the visuals, although pretty sure it's illegal.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Let's roll.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
I love our disclaimer.
So do I. I think it's awesome. Apparently, I've been needing a lot of my disclaimer lately, so I have to be careful. Yeah. So, hey guys, real quick, I rarely do special requests because it takes a lot to get everything set up and all that, but there was a note on the main page that kind of got me, and it's been a feels day for me. So, and if you don't have well, let's put this way. If you have little ones and you don't have a heart, then that's on you. So we got a little buddy out there who's out in the WTF Nation. His name's Roman. And today was his birthday. His 4-year-old birthday. So, Roman, happy birthday, buddy. And hang on, we got some little things for you, bud. Hang on. Happy birthday, Roman. On behalf of WTFNationRadio.com, U.S. Army WTF Moments, and over 1 million followers collectively on both sites. So, there we go. Have to kind of like keep it clean. There's something wrong with our comms now, once again, because now instead of having 2-man enter, 1-man leave, now I only got able to get both you guys. I can't even get my golf in here. So
what the hell?
Yeah, no idea. No idea. I think it
has to do with the boss destructing and reconstructing his AO.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's freaking. I really hope he paid the bill. I'm thinking.
Wait, everything we do is for free, I thought.
I was about to say, well, we have to pay into some of the stuff, but
oh,
we're like, oh man. So guys, if you guys, we're changing over platforms. We're moving up to new methods of delivery when it comes to making sure that you, the WTF Nation, get the message out to you guys, and of course, coming from the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence. Right now, Mixer is one of the platforms that we're using. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Mixer, or you guys are new to Mixer, or you are a Mixer subscriber, if you guys don't know what U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio is all about, it is how can I say this? If you want to know what the deep down thinking of a U.S. Army veteran, as a matter of fact, if you actually want to know what veterans, civilian family members, retired, reserve, National Guard, and active duty soldiers of the U.S. Army, this would be the venue where you would kind of understand where we're coming from. We have 5 different shows throughout the week, and of course we have the day show, and then we have the weekend shows. So to understand how we at U.S. Army WTF Moments at WTFNationRadio.com operate, you have to understand this is an 18-plus venue. Just kind of like you wouldn't bring your kids into a
bar?
Yeah, into a bar. Club? Yeah, exactly. All right, here comes out. Oh, welcome to our new guys. That's Baby Ice. Once again, coming to visit. Hey, Baby Ice, number 1 customer. You can't do that. I joke around about Baby Ice. No, I mean, I joke around about Baby Ice being my little buddy, and he's running around me, whatever, but he's my little wingman. But honestly, I'm not going to have a little one. So if you're under the age of 18 and you're listening to us on Mixer, no, you shouldn't, because we're going to be talking about items that are of mature and adult themes that you could find if they're not spoken in your house, or you're sneaking away because your mommy and daddy didn't let you know that you had a Mixer account, get you in
You're
trouble.
wrong.
You're wrong. So please.
And fuck yourself.
So, I was trying to keep it clean. There you go, Mom. I was like, let's see if I can go 10 minutes keeping it clean for little Roman to listen into the show, and then you go.
Oh.
So, never mind. Anyways, so again, now we're beginning our 18 plus and over portion of our show. So again, you guys on Mixer, welcome you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to U.S. Army WTO Moments and WTFNationRadio.com. We play games. Yes, my golf, dude. I know, man. It's killing me, bro. It's killing me. No idea, right? You can't come on. It's not letting you come on, brother. It is not letting you come on, man. No idea. Let's see. Let me do this way. There we go. Still not letting you on, man. I have no idea what's up with the comms. So we're knocking the squirrel cages about. So going back to the audience and on Mix, you guys in the WTF Nation, understand that these different individuals that are in there. So you are going to deal with civilians that have no idea what exactly U.S. Army WTF Moments or WTF Nation Radio is all about. So welcome to everybody coming in, and welcome them coming into the Mixer environment. And that way, if you have any issues, you can either shoot us a message at on the Facebook page, or you can give us a call if the fucking phones are working. And then we'll be able to help you out. So that's my disclaimer to some people that don't really know how Mixer works and who is in there. Because there's a lot of individuals that are in Mixer that stream online gaming content. A lot of the big new I guess the new hotness for the big video game conventions. E3 uses it a lot. CNET uses it a lot. Of course, all your major gaming platform and consoles use Mixer to pump this out. I'm not pumping out for Mixer. I'm just letting you guys know this is the environment. It's almost like we're kind of like walking around in a new environment, and everyone's looking at us weird because now you see U.S. Army WTF Moments, Sergeant's Time, a bunch of people with screaming and going off and all sorts of crap. So again, this is an 18 and above environment. So anything that you hear after that, it's on you. So. And there are some times that, again, that, like I said in the disclaimer, there'll be some issues that could be very offensive to some, but we have an open dialogue to ensure that every point is seen, no matter what. Kind of like that freedom of speech crap that we're talking about. You know what I mean? I don't know. Soda kind of is maybe, I think.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So, again, so that's the news. Now, in other news, and this is just breaking right now, Lordy. God. So 3 American citizens captured by rebels crossing into Sudan. Not those rebels in Star Wars. We're not talking about those kind of rebels. We're talking about we're talking about the real deal rebels that are in Africa that are having issues with their specific government. So according to the Department of State, 3 American citizens were captured yesterday. So it'd be like, it'd been yesterday, while trying to cross into South Sudan covertly without visas. And the SPLA captured their asses near Nakadok, a major traffic artery in the primary access point between southern Sudan and Kenya, also known as the cross-border section. SPLA is also an anti-governmental force and is mainly part of the South Sudanese political party and the rebel group that split from the Sudan's People Liberation Movement in 2013. So, no. You shouldn't be You shouldn't be rolling around in Africa without visas, because they kind of pay attention to that stuff, and once they start asking exactly what's going on with you, then they're going to be like, who are you? Why are you here? Let me see your papers. And if you're not legit, you're not legit, and then they will make sure that they will hem you up. Sad to say, however, they had been identified as William Wright, Martonovich, Craig Austin Lang, and Alex Jared Zweifelhofer. They've all served in the U.S. Armed Forces in the past, and 2 of them were more recently fighting in the Ukrainian conflict, along with the local militia. So these guys are out just cab hunting. You know what I mean? However, Alex Zweifelhofer from Bloomer, Wisconsin, was a private first class in the 82nd Airborne Division and was declared AWOL. So he's actually a deserter. So, sorry, dude. Trying to get some of the action. You should just stay in the Army. You should have just not deserted with your unit because the 82nd is doing shit right now. You don't have to worry about fucking deserting if you wanted to deploy. Fuck, if I'd known that, I'd have put your ass the first thing fucking smoking. So that's what's breaking right now. In other breaking news, I'm sorry. Where are they at? Oh, okay. Well, they're now freaking, busted and shit and all that, and they're being handed over to the Kenya National Police and being held in Kakuma. And it's unclear why they were traveling to South Sudan, and it's obviously because it's a war-torn region without proper travel authorizations or visas. And according to Lieutenant Colonel Bacino of the 82nd Airborne Division, the 82nd Airborne is in the process of gathering all the facts, and we do not have the answers at this time. And of course, State Department officials, I don't know why they don't want to talk to us, but they just don't even want to admit it. They are confirming and deny, counter-accuse. We didn't have anybody. We don't have no troops in there.
No, standard protocol.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you don't have one right in the shoot, I found an article that just popped on my feed.
I'll send it.
Army busts another general for improper relationship with woman.
Oh, dude, see this bullshit. Okay, go ahead. Go read the. I can't wait to see what this is about.
The Army has demoted a former commander of the 1st Infantry Division for having, in quotes, an inappropriate relationship, in quotes, with a junior officer, the latest in a string of episodes in which Army generals have landed in trouble for personal misconduct.
So in other words, the guy was probably divorced or separated from his old lady, and his old lady found out that he was getting some of that sugar, and then that was it. Is that what happened?
Yep. So let's see. Here we go. So it looks like it synopsis up pretty quick. Wayne W. Gibbsy Jr., who also served as the commander of Fort Riley, Kansas, was reprimanded and demoted from Major General to Brigadier General after investigators found that he had called and texted a female captain more than 850 times over 10 months and was spending time at her home, according to Army documents obtained by the Washington Post.
So wait a minute. So what? He was at his house. She was at her house checking things out. Was there any proof? Is there any admission? Is there... anybody saying anything that was happening? Did she confirm that there was any such tomfoolery?
Complaint noted that Gibbsy's wife was aware of his relationship with the female captain and had moved out of their quarters at Fort Riley and had posted messages regarding cheating on Twitter.
Oh, see, that's what it is. See, they were separated. That's what it was. I knew it. Oh. They were separated, going through some drama, and the guy just couldn't let it go. And then she was just, Oh man. Exactly. Exactly. It's all hate because they were separated. That's what it was. They were separated, and all of a sudden she could give two shits. But as soon as she found out that he was on the mound, the next thing you know, forget it. It was done and over with. That's bullshit. That sucks.
Oh wow! Other branches of the armed. Here's a quick synopsis. Other branches of the armed forces have had similar problems. The Navy is grappling with an epic Sex for Secrets scandal involving 30 admirals linked to an Asian defense contractor. Oh my god.
Damn. Fuck.
Hello.
How about this? Oh, praise. Oh, Rook, you're an admiral. You're not. Praise. Am I going to get busted for being offensive now? Making fun of freaking Asians and shit? It's 18 and above, right?
Oh, sure you walk.
Why would you walk to try to shit his chicken? This is all about fucking... Oh. Man.
We'll give you a happy ending.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, speaking of Asians and your AO, what's up?
So I had an update.
I'm not saying that your AO specifically, but that's happening in your environment, I should say.
In my environment specifically?
Yeah, in your neighborhood.
Did you not hear the update from yesterday?
I heard a little bit about you said that there was something going to happen possibly or not happen or whatever.
Oh, yeah. So Tuesday, while I was on talking with Minx and Cuffs on their show, it all went down. There was a quick, it looks like it was a knock and search. And they arrested 4 females out of the house, found a shit ton of cash, and there has not been really any traffic, so to say, in that AO.
So you're saying that? Wait. So now there's since something has gone down, no pun intended, then there's actually nothing happening. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Jesus, well comment.
Well played.
Well played. Yes, indeed. Timothy smashing. smashing that ass it is. But anyway, so the thing was is that. So that sucks. So this general, first ID commander. So oh man, that sucks. See, that's when we start going into that being specific. Here's where we go. One more time. How many times have we now making comments, you with the squiggly lines in the freaking Facebook live chat? I have no idea. What's up with that, man? I'm sorry, I have no idea what I just said. Did I say something wrong? You see the Facebook live chat? As soon as we started saying some Asian-like comments using hyperbole and satire, then that's when all of a sudden you saw these crazy squiggly lines in the freaking Facebook live chat. No idea what that was. So, no, we're just talking about the standards of the military, how they've changed, and they're only focusing on one set of standards, but not. In other words, if they're going to get rid of it and say this needs to be changed because it's archaic and draconian, it needs to be the same way. Having to look one way and having to look the other for another thing was I mean, the standards have just gone out of the window.
Right. So here, and I don't want to get drawn into this conversation or this topic, but I'm going to now.
You'll probably get reported, but go ahead. That seems to be going trend here.
So here's my whole take on this. Okay. Everybody's a fucking adult.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Adults make choices.
Yeah.
And you know what? Adults live with consequences of the choices that they make. Only in the fucking military is it this big taboo thing for adults making choices of adultery.
Correct.
I got it.
Correct.
Now, I have a moral standard. Other people have moral standards and things like that, but for fuck's sake.
I know. Well, for
adults.
Speaking of
adults make choices.
Well, speaking of someone who doesn't have a standard, so let me tell you this: it's nobody's business.
Wow.
I'm serious. It's nobody's business because think about what we were just talking about, the standards. Just not even a few years back, the Army said it was immoral. The Army said, no shit, it was immoral for you not to be openly gay. The Army said that. You cannot be openly gay, okay? The Army said it was immoralistic. It is not in line with the Army standards, but, they gave you the whole values, all yada, 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 yada. Then it became the transgender stuff, yada, yada, yada. The same thing. But stopped at adultery. For some reason, I don't know why. But so then something that you have been conditioned, that I have been conditioned for almost all my life, in the military as well, conditioned that was not right, that should, okay, so if you're telling me now that after 20 years of service, I'm looking at an act that you told me was immoral, but now you're saying it's moral, then how can I look at something that's the same way when it comes to a physical contact scenario, such as that, adultery, or, you're separated and you're you have another relationship while you're processing through a divorce, then why is that all of a sudden now a big deal? I mean, I get it if
no, you're on the right track. I mean,
no, but I get it if the guy, like I said, if the general was, if the captain was in the division that he was serving in, of course, then that's an issue because that is her supervisor.
That I agree with. If it affects, and I hate to say it because it.
You're going to say good order discipline?
It can be done, okay? But here's the thing. If there is no evidence, okay?
Correct.
If there's no evidence of you
got me all messed up. Now I don't even know how to say it. You mean that word? Impropriety?
Yes, okay? Between the individuals, then again, who the fuck cares? Yes, I got it. There's going to be this perception. And yes, there would be people that abuse it. And you know what? Those that abuse it, fuck them and throw the book at them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Those who abuse it are usually the ones that get caught pretty bad.
Yeah. So if that's not the case, fucking let people live their life and do the job.
Exactly.
Is the job being done? Is lead going down range? Is the enemy being fucking killed?
Exactly. Well, again, the only issue that I see with this violation would be that the captain served in the division, and obviously if he's the commander and he's in charge of the formation, then of course, yes, that would probably be an issue to where, hey, dude, that is an inappropriate relationship right there, and that's all it has to stop at, because it has the perception of you as the division commander going to this female captain's house would look like that if she is in your division or on your staff, like if she worked at Corps or something like that, or she was part of the installation. Garrison.
Some shit.
Yeah. If she was part of the garrison or something like that, even more, who cares? So it shouldn't matter. But that just makes you mad that a lot of things that the military has considered to be immoral are now saying that it's okay, with the exception of that. And then it's somebody's word against yours. You don't even get Okay, so it was the guy's old lady. Okay, so how is it then when you are in the military and you're going through a civil issue when it comes to paying for BAH, the military says what? That's a civil matter. You have to go to finance. You need a court order. You need this. So why is it that you said the impropriety, the appearance of an improprietous act, or the perception of any type of impropriety or a relationship that can be contemptuous, or a breakdown of the chain of command, or the good order and discipline and the chain of command of the organization? It's the same thing, right? Don't you think that should be the same thing? That should be exactly the same thing.
Concur.
Some states it's a no-fault state. Some states, they don't care. Well, you can get a divorce. Why? Oh, because he cheated on me. Yeah, but why? Well, because he cheated on me. No. Why are you getting a divorce? They don't care about that crap. They don't.
Nope.
Texas is one of them.
Texas is like, why are you getting divorced, bitch? All right, there you go. They're good, sealed, signed. 30 days, you're done. I just called her a bitch. I don't care. She's a bitch. There you go. You guys didn't get along. It was irreconcilable differences. The dissolution of marriage cannot happen. Do you want to do it? No. Do you want to do it? No. Oh, there you go. Bitches leave. There you go. You're done. Next. That's pretty much what happened to me. I mean, I've been divorced several times in Texas. It's pretty easy.
Thank you. Come again.
Yeah, thank you. Come again. Oh, Ice, welcome back. They got the turnstile and the fucking golden door for me. You here for the ice lane? The ice lane. What's the ice lane? You have to have more than 5 divorces. Oh no, that's not me, man. That's not me.
No. You get a training license now, Ice.
Exactly. I'm actually the paralegal guy that sits there in front of you. Right before you get a divorce. Hey, man, you got this? No. I'm like the scalper. I'm the divorce scalper. Hey, you got this? No, why? No, you need this, man, because the judge doesn't know. No, really? Yeah, for real, man. And here's an allotment form saying you're already trying to pay. Really? Yeah. Have you been paying? No, dude, no. Show intent. That's the way Texas works. So, Florida, Texas, I think there's another one. There's like Georgia. There's other crazy-ass states that require that you be separated for a year.
Oh, and you've had to try counseling?
And you had to, yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah. It's like going reverse SRC or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Colorado, when I went through my divorce a while back, Colorado was looking at passing those laws.
Having to go to SRC or something?
Reverse SRC.
Reverse SRC.
So the separation for, I think they were looking at 90 days separation, and at least 1 year of counseling, and it had to be documented.
Yeah, see, that's what's bullshit. See, it should be, Minx and Cuffs, I overheard the conversation when they were talking about kids and stuff, and marriage and divorce and all that stuff. And then when they said yesterday that it should be easy for you to get divorced, but difficult as hell to get married. So that way, you know what I mean? There's some stops that you have to go through. There should be nothing. Look, what do you think as the state are you going to do to help me reconcile whatever? What is it you're trying? Tell me what you're trying to do, then I'll be more than happy to help you out. But no, it ain't gonna freaking happen.
Right.
So Tennessee is 90 days from separation for irreconcilable. Yeah, exactly. If you can prove adultery, then there's no waiting period. If you could prove it, like you just said, prove it. Mm-hmm. If you don't have Polaroids, pubic hair, or DNA, you're screwed. It's all hearsay.
He liked her post on Facebook.
Yeah, you see, he talking. What do you mean he's talking? He said like on the Facebook post. See, she likes the same thing he likes. You know what I mean? And then of course, was she like in one of those closed? Or was she like saying that the dude was? Yes, she probably was, man. It was. It just makes me mad because again, it just, you see something like this. And there are some events that the Army has considered to be, or the Department of Defense actually, because it's all pretty much military wide. They have told you, they have beat it in my head. Hey, Private, yes, Joe Sergeant. Those two guys can't kiss. Yes, Joe Sergeant. If you see them, bust them out. Yes, Joe Sergeant. That's it. Okay. When I become a sergeant, hey, privates, you see those two guys kiss, then you bust them out. Roger that, sergeant. It's been like, or gals, didn't matter. Bust them out. Yes, Sergeant. Everyone bust. Yep. Then all of a sudden, after all that condition, you get told no. So then you think, oh, okay, well then that used to be a big deal in the Army. So I guess this wasn't, because everyone actually back in the day was more focused on that as opposed to the adultery thing. Then all of a sudden, when I guess those two offenses came off the table, then adultery became the highlight.
Apparently so, because I just saw a statistic. Hold on.
Because it's hard, like you said, it's hard to prove. And as there's got to be, I mean, that's really, I have yet to see, man, we should have just called the judge on this one. Because unless it's admitted, I mean, it's admitted to both parties.
Right, but here's the thing about it. And this is why this is why I go back to adults being fucking adults and let them be. But it's all in the military. What's the number one rule? It's all about perception.
Yeah.
So even if there was nothing there, perceive it to be an improprietary fucking ice. If they see it to be not good,
yeah. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sipping the good drinks too right now.
If they perceive it to be not good,
not good,
then it doesn't matter if it's actually true or not. The perception is there by whomever, the powers that be, and you're gonna get fucking hosed with it.
Yep, it is the worst. Skiff life is the worst fucking rumor mill in the world. Holy, you told me to watch myself when I'm in the skiff. Holy fuck, man. Just saying hi to somebody. I just banging that chief. What are you talking about? I heard that, dude. I'm like right here, and you just said that. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, I'll buy you a drink if you can prove it.
Exactly. And I'll buy you a bottle if you can prove it, man. Shut up. It just pisses me off. It just so this poor general's not to say poor general. He's a general. He can handle it. He's a man. But that general right now is getting his name thrown through the mud and his record. I mean, come on, dude. You're a freaking general. It's like a sergeant major. You paid your dues and you soldiered the fuck up to achieve that level of rank and responsibility. Only be brought down by something that's personal. That when you were a captain, you know what? When he was a captain, he probably told somebody, "Hey, man, keep your business out of the fucking team room." You know what I mean? He was probably that general that probably gave some people a chance and all that stuff. And of all the shit that he did to take care of soldiers, that he felt was, like you just said, bullets down range, soldiers getting trained, make sure they're fucking fed, make sure they're trained, and all this other crap. And then all of a sudden he gets dicked. He gets dicked by the people who are probably under him. And that's where you start to see where the true loyalty is at when it comes to those type of situations. Because there's some people that I know that when I've seen them get in trouble, and then they see me talk, someone sees me talk to them, and they say, "Hey, why are you talking to him?" Well, we always used to talk to him. Well, that guy's going, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but we just had lunch with the fucker yesterday.
It's amazing how quickly it can fucking change.
Just skiff
which
life.
Is really fucking garbage.
It's sad. It's really sad because, again, like you just said, it's the perception of, and then of course nobody wants to be caught around because nobody wants to. All you guys got to do, man. Hey, I'm investigating you, and this is this. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not going to provide a statement. Well, I'm the investigating officer. Yeah, okay. Fucking congratulations. I'm not providing you a statement. Bros before hoes, I guess. I shouldn't say that, but you know what I'm saying. It's I'm not trying to tell Joe, "Oh, I said on Sergeant's time, and I'm gaming on Mixer now, and it's on Mixer, and he said that bros before hoes, you can't make me do a statement." Talk to your jag. Lawyer the fuck up. I want to see a lawyer because you don't know.
3881.
Yeah, because you're not going to see what is it that you're. Because first off, if someone's asking you questions and they're giving you would you be willing to provide a statement? See, that's what investigating officers are supposed to say. Would you be willing to provide a statement to blah, 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 blah? Unless you're obviously in charge of something that's serious. But if you're fucking trying to hem me up, or you're trying to hem one of my teammates up, or one of my peers, because you saw him talking to a female soldier in the freaking DFAC or at the mini-mall or whatever, then you have fucking issues. You're fucking nosy, or you're probably a fucking hater because you're trying to hit that shit. No, I'm serious. That's a lot of it what it is. Especially in the officer world, man. You guys are vicious. Ugh.
Now.
Sorry.
Hey, now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that, but go ahead.
But I agree. The O grades are pretty vicious.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
And I've seen some woes turn on each other.
Yes.
Which.
Well, you guys. Yeah, but woes.
But
woes are different. Woes. You don't know woe business. Nobody talks about woe. No woe.
Nope.
It's like Fight Club. You don't talk about woe.
Nope.
You're like, hey, what happened to that chief that did that? What chief? Okay, that shit, I guess not.
It can happen that quickly.
It has happened that quickly. Mm-hmm. Hey, I was supposed to turn in something to the collection manager. What collection manager? Okay.
Exactly. So I found that stat. I was looking for in the article. So Grisby is the 6th general in the past year whom the Army has punished for sexual misconduct or improper relations with women.
Yeah, see, the other ones are, who cares? It just makes me mad about that stuff. It just, there's no...
Again, people are adults. Let them adult.
Yeah, exactly.
So real quick, there's two really good Facebook Live comments. D-Max, a cap out of marriage. And
That's a good one.
said he thinks it should be same day processing.
It should be. No, it actually should be like it's almost.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It'd be like getting your oil changed, 30 minutes or less.
Yeah, exactly. It's like an assembly line thing. What are you here for? Divorce. Okay, what are you here? You here for the ice special or the? No,
how many assets we talking?
Exactly. Are you? What ice code are you? At what ice category? Are you level 1 or you're level 8? Oh no. Oh, you're level 5. Okay, go in the middle lane.
And then they have the hot crazy scale for you, so you know exactly how much it's going to cost.
Yeah, exactly.
Where does she fall on the scale?
Where's she fall on scale? She look like she no job. No, she never worked. Okay. Because some states actually have a minimum wage pro rata to that, so that way you don't get. They don't have a. So in other words, if guys and gals, if you have a family member that is not employed, what some states do is that they will have a pro rata estimation of if that person had a minimum wage job, what would be their income. So that way, you're not completely getting destroyed at a freaking D-Max TSA to do divorces. There's something that I don't even want the TSA to touch. Especially, wait, what are you talking about? So, but yeah, so that's a sad story. I mean, because then I've seen some great commanders who all of a sudden were showing up to work and kicking ass and telling you good job and you were doing great. And then you're saying, yep, blah, 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 and they're motivating you for your deployment, and then bam, they're gone. You're like, well, what happened? And then you start reading something in the Army Times. I think the Army doesn't kind of really see that the impact of this. Right now, really don't have time for this shit. I get if he like choked the bitch out or was beating his old lady or something like serious. You know what I mean? Something that was real. I mean, the guy was going through a divorce. I think it should be. I think you should have you should have what I had. I've had several incidences where which marriage was it? I can't remember. Anyways, when I was separated, that I was held harmless of all types of relationships, intimate and emotional, and my commander accepted it. My commander says, "Looks good to me. Just don't be an idiot and run around town. Start flaunting your fucking strippers around." Roger that, sir. And here comes the fucking fall ball. So, funny when he brings his dates. It's always a good time. Why is there glitter on the floor? Sorry. So yeah, that sucks, man. That poor general, man. He's gonna have to go through some shit, and he's gonna have to go. Now, obviously, he got demoted. He got demoted, dude. The guy was a freaking 2-star. Now he's demoted to freaking 1-star. So it just fucking blows. So, anyways, hey, we're gonna do a call for assistance here. We have normally we don't like getting involved in some shit like this, but you know what? Hey, we're gonna have to call for this one. So there's a ceremony, a funeral ceremony tomorrow. It's gonna happen for a fallen service member who died in a green and blue attack. The Westboro Family Church is going to go out there and fuck with it. Initially, reports we thought that it was going to happen off post, but it's not. It's going to happen on post. So, guys, gals, if you're in the locale of that, we need to, it sucks. So they're going to go out and they're going to West Jefferson, North Carolina, and they're going to try to do some shit. It sucks.
I hate them fuckers.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. So I guess this is what their quote of saying that the military funeral. This is what they're saying. Okay, I'm not saying this, and I quote: "The military funerals have become a pagan orgy of idolatrous blasphemy, where they prey on ungodly hills." So, this will be a peaceful, preached, and lawful proximity of the memorial of Corporal Dylan Baldridge tomorrow on the Ashe County High School auditorium. So It's straight up through the dropping all the bombs. You're gonna check out on the main page. We're gonna throw it up right there. Installation chaplains are obviously prepared. Guys, when you go over there, make sure that we're also in contact with the Patriot Riders. That's what they're there for, to provide that buffer to ensure that a service is held with dignity and respect. It's kind of messed up that they have to go to the funeral. I get it. They could probably I would see them protesting the post or something like that. But you kind of fucking draw the line when you go to you go to the funeral itself, because then there's so many emotions running right now, and there's so many.
Yeah, I brought this up on last night with Minx. Guys, if you do go,
hello? Oh, we got some. If you do go, what? Speak up. God, man. So, man, our Facebook Live stuff. I guess it's the storm that's happening. All right, you guys, go ahead and call back. I had to kill the Skype. It's like really freaking acting up right now, and of course, everyone's telling me there's some bad weather and shit. And that wasn't me. I hear somebody typing like a madman on a 1990s Dell keyboard. That wasn't me, man. Oh man, let's see what we got here. There we go.
Am I back?
You're back. Let's see if we got my golf back. My golf.
Hello.
Hello.
Woohoo!
Damn, dude, this freaking this shit just went out.
Yeah.
It's just like now Mom's gone. God damn it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Great Cloud. What were you gonna say about if you go out to the
Okay, so I brought this up, and again, this is just based on what I've seen and what I've known. Guys, if you go to this thing, don't engage the antagonizers. Okay, it's part of their MO. It's how they generate a lot of money. If you engage them and get into a fisticuffs with their members or whatever, they'll take you to court, and that's how they win their money. It's how they generate their revenue to do this shit.
You must be talking about the Westboro Baptist Church.
I am.
All right.
Yeah, we were just talking about a CFA we're putting on the main page. That way everybody can get some information on what's going on. I'll call for attendance. I think if we get some people out there to kind of drown out, like I was just saying, it's better to have this type of event, whether you agree to it or not. I don't agree with the war in Afghanistan myself, and I'm in the military myself. And if I had an issue with protesting, A, I would not be in uniform to protest, and B, I'd protest out the gate saying this sucks, and then yada yada yada, and that's it. I would not go to the funeral of the fallen soldier and then start to spout whatever at a time where people's emotions are a little on the are a little high. Actually extremely sensitive and very fragile. So that if you go over there and freaking I'd say if you go to my funeral or if you go to my family member's funeral and you start some shit with me, I mean, I don't know what it is now that people think that it's okay to do this. It's just unfortunate.
It's a little lowbrow to protest soldiers' funerals because you don't believe in a greater cause.
Shit too, straight up chicken. It's cowardice. It shows that you were. It just goes to show that you were willing to attack my family at their worst, at their lowest point, to try to get your message across when you don't have the balls to say it to me. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, if something were to happen to me, I wouldn't be to care, but come back and haunt your ass or some shit. But
leave my family out of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just something like that. You just kind of leave your family out of it because it's one of those. I don't know. There used to be a thing, that term. Oh, no, women and kids first. that whole term is like fuck off. See you. Pushing that bitch down. So, but anyways, yeah. So guys, you're gonna see it on the main page. You're gonna see it posted up, coming up pretty soon. So once it gets QC'd and checked out, then of course, obviously, we got the guys that are going, they're in Sudan, fucking up.
Yeah, fucking idiots.
So, well, apparently there's an issue going on now that we're talking about things that we used to consider immoral, and now the Army the military is trying to get used to it. A GOP congressman said that from Oklahoma said that in an interview, soldiers who don't want to deploy will pretend to be transgender in an attempt to avoid combat duty. I didn't know you could do that.
Had I known.
Had I known.
I still would have.
Yes. Yes. Had I known. No, for real, dude. I didn't know that. I honestly did not know that if you were saying that you were, I don't know, transgender, there was going to be a deployment issue. I did not know that. That was something in the transgender training that I got yes, okay, guys on Mixer, the military has been receiving transgender training for us to, in the military, cope with service members becoming transgender. As funny as it sounds, some of, it would appear that we need it because of the conditioning that we've received over the years, and some of us are kind of confused that we didn't know it was an issue until someone said. So it's almost like someone telling you you're sick when you're not. So he also said that the openness about gender issues would hinder readiness in the military. U.S. Rep. Steve Russell, a former soldier who's commanded thousands of soldiers in a task force on Iraq, began the interview by saying that the trans regulations imposed by the previous administrations were too confusing for the commanders when he was questioned by Tony Perkins of the Family Research Council. And these training vignettes, because yes, they have training vignettes, and they tell us how to act in a certain way. It's almost like a checklist. If a soldier walks up to you and says they want to take a PT test, you do A for female, you do B for male. I'm sorry. That's what the military is telling us to do, guys. So it's one of those things we have to take. I was going to say take it up, but I didn't want to go to. Anyways, these training vignettes that have a proposed training policy are very, very problematic on a moral conscience, because there are individuals that are considering a training scenario where it's completed Army gender transition from female to male, and the soldier did not have sex reassignment surgery, and the soldier recently stopped taking male hormones in order to try to start a family. And then the soldier approaches commanding officer to discuss his newly confirmed pregnancy. I am, again, confused. Do I even want to go on this subject again? I got in trouble the last time I freaking said that, so I don't want to.
How biologically does that work? Please,
I don't
break
know.
that down. It was a woman that was taking hormones to become a man and then stopped because she wanted to get pregnant.
Well, I'm pretty sure that there was probably more to the story, but I didn't want to go ahead and read on some of that freaking diatribe that was going on, because I don't want to scare our new members and our new audience members in Mixer. You know what I mean?
Well, so to clarify and to prevent our new audience members on Mixer from being scared away, our issue with this is people taking advantage of and gaming the system.
Correct.
Of the LGBTQ.
Exactly.
Culture.
Exactly.
To get what they want. Instead of being a woman who wants to become a man, it's a woman that wants to become a man when it's convenient, and then pregnant when that's convenient.
Exactly.
That's what we have an issue with.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I have no. I'll be honest with you. I'm not trying to find out what. I'm just trying to find out what the fuck's going on. I really just want to know what's going on. I don't. Going back to that thing when people considered moralistic or unmoralistic. Hey man, I can't help that. But anyways, so that's another story with that. I guess now the Air Force. I guess the Air Force was hating on the frickin' Navy for actually shooting down an airplane over Syria, and so the Air Force says, "Oh yeah, well we'll shoot something down too," and they shot down a drone. So is that the same thing? Is that like the status of? But it was an armed drone from Iran that was headed over to the battlefield. So, over Syria. So when you think about it, is that kind of like you know what I mean? It's almost like the Iceman and the Maverick scenario. Iceman.
Challenge accepted. Fuckers.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you say who's a better pilot? Well, shut up, bitch. You shot a drone. Does that count?
You shot down a fucking toy.
Yeah, you shot down a camera thing that freaking a camera drone. So
I could buy one of those at Walmart.
Well, yeah, and
you probably have.
I was about to but my biggest point is that you got to remember the F-15, F-18, multi-million-dollar aircraft platforms that have the most cutting-edge radar systems that could fire a missile from 50 to 60 miles away and not even, you wouldn't even see that the target wouldn't even know that's going to get shot, right? So is it really dogfighting? Is it really?
We used a $35 billion aircraft to fire a $40 million missile at a $300 fucking RC aircraft.
Yeah, exactly. And that, you know,
hang on.
Exactly.
If you check with the UAV guys, I'm sure it's more than $300 for one of those drones.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
the property books in the Army probably say it's $1.3 million a piece.
Depends on which one.
Okay, if you're gonna bring up R&D into it, then yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But in reality, to manufacture the thing,
it's like $50 or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's not what the property book says.
Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah. My point being is though, you're not really like. It's not really like Top Gun type shit. You know what I mean? You watch Top Gun, and you see Top Gun, and you're seeing those F-14s flying around against those simulated MiG fighters that were flown as F-5s, and then when they were in Top Gun school, they were flying against A-4 Skyhawks, and they were doing some badass maneuvers, and I'm going to guns. You hear them breathing in their mask. You're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, get some, right?
He's gone supersonic.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna go. I'm going to Mach 2. You know. Do you see a trailer? Negative. You know what I mean? That type of shit.
Who go?
Exactly.
Oh, here you go. Fun trivia facts about Top Gun.
Go for it.
The actor who played Goose is the only actor who did not get sick in any of the air maneuvers.
Nice.
Yes. And not only that, but I totally forgot about that too, because all the other ones had to sit in cockpits that were green screened. Or projected screen. So.
And okay, since we're doing Top Gun trivia.
Oh, go for it! I love this. It's military related. Come on.
The model dogfight scenes that they filmed, they actually filmed in the Oakland Hills, not far from my hometown, in a housing development before the houses went up.
Oh no shit! Which one?
I can't remember what it was, but it was up in the Oakland Hills so that they could film at an upward angle.
Yeah.
And not get like a cityscape of San Francisco or something in the background.
Yeah. Well, I said that the Navy attached also some camera pods on some of the aircraft, so that way.
The original GoPro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Invented by the. Oh, dude, man, I want to smoke. Oh man, you shouldn't have saw that cigarette, man.
Right. I got another one for you.
Go for it.
Gun.
Oh, go.
So the Navy authorized a total of 2 live missile launches or shoots off the planes. Everything else is built on models, and the models were so good, and the
cinematographer,
yes, was so good that the Navy actually launched an investigation to see if anybody else had authorized missile launches.
Holy
no shit!
Crap!
Yep,
that is fucking awesome.
That is badass. Well, it's just like going on some other military trivia, just like when Robert Milius directed Red Dawn and created all the military vehicles to look almost identical, and ensured that there was technical accuracy to the aircraft, helicopters, and tanks. That the CIA actually came over to on scene to say, hey, where the fuck did you get that tank? And the guy's like, what are you talking about? What tank? We just this big ass tank around that was a damn ZSU-23. Where is it at? And it was fake.
You mean the one that's plywood and aluminum?
And that's exactly what it was. And then they wanted to know about the Hind A helicopters that he was using for filming, and he's like, dude, you guys need to take a chill pill, man. These are Puma fucking helicopters with fucking shits. You know, he'd made the aircraft that close to detail, and so fucking that was back in the 80s.
These are like master model builders.
Yeah, they are, man.
Full fucking scale. So good that the CIA comes down and says, "Where the fuck did you get that Soviet attack helicopter?"
Yeah, exactly. And then what do they do then? Do they confiscate that shit? I mean, what?
it's probably sitting in Virginia right now.
Yeah, it is.
So you have to go through pre-pub like Tom Clancy now.
He's dead, man. Tom Clancy's dead, man. Tom Clancy
Is
passed
he?
away. Yeah, Tom Clancy passed, bro.
Okay, he did.
Yeah, like he did. Yeah, exactly. Well, you remember when fucking The Hunt for Red October came out, and he wrote the book. Everyone thought that he had full. Everyone thought that
they had a leak.
Yeah, they thought they had a leak, and that the DOD thought they had a leak on the Navy thought they had a leak on sub operations, and then the DOD thought that the Navy unauthorized partnership on the research for
because that was the brand new Los Angeles class submarine.
Exactly. That was like
so it kind of freaked everybody out.
Yeah.
And what saved him actually is his meticulous research and being able to cite everything he found.
Yeah. Well, that's why he was the king of open source. So if there was
I think my favorite book that he wrote was Guide Inside an Armored Cav Unit.
Oh, I got that book. Armored Cav.
It's fucking amazing.
I got that book.
Of course it is.
It is an awesome.
Let me put on my Tinker book. It's why I read it.
oh, you were going. Hey, they were talking cool about the other people too.
They were. I think there's only one chapter that really focuses on armor. Pure.
Yeah, the rest talks about the tactics, and they also go into intel systems too.
Yep.
So I got that book.
Well,
and that's what General McMaster has an interview there too. And General H.R. McMaster has an interview, and they talk about the Battle of 73 Easting. And
good old HR.
The good old HR.
Yeah,
HR. And then there was several series. There was Submarine, there was Armored Cav, there was Fighter Wing, and then there was Airborne. Where General Petraeus was in there. So, can we talk about General Petraeus now? Is that the guy? See, that's another thing too.
Let's not open that one just yet.
Yeah.
So this general is going to get busted in the 1st Infantry Division, but General Petraeus just
yeah, I've got my own opinion on that, and it'll remain my own opinion.
I gotcha.
So I have a source.
That's what I'm talking about. Send it.
Close to the top of the 1st Infantry Division.
Oh.
And that they've gone through an unusually large amount. Huge turnover there.
What's the reason why, though? What's the...
He didn't go into detail. I don't think he's privy to the detail, but he said that there's a lot of stars that are coming and going. They're in, they're out. They're in, they're out. And it's not, you completed your tour of duty and now you're moving on to something else. It's, hi, welcome to the team. Okay, this guy's just going away.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, what is it in that environment? What is it about the 1st Infantry Division that makes it? I mean, it's not like you're fucking.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, what else I'm saying, but it's away from the flagpole when you think about it.
Well, they're about as far away from the flagpole as you can get at the moment.
That's what I'm saying. So 1st ID is out in Kansas, and they are out in the middle of nowhere, and the nearest civilized area, I guess you'd say, was 2 hours away, right? 2-3 hours away. And then the next post to that would be the 4th Infantry Division at Fort Carson, and then it would be further south to the Corps headquarters, because they're part of 3 Corps, right? Aren't they they're still part of 3 Corps?
I believe so.
Okay, so you have those guys.
Right now, their leadership, as far as being away from the flagpole goes, their nearest civilized community is Baghdad.
Yes, until this September, until 1st Armored Division gets there.
Yes.
Then they're going to be back. So, well, that being the case, though, what would be the reason why? I mean, it's not. Is it the freaking? What's in Canada?
It's the heat.
Yeah, I was about to say it's the heat. Now, these generals are coming back, though. See what I'm saying? So wait a minute. Though. So this guy got busted downrange, right? This general got busted downrange. Is that what happened? When this,
I closed the article.
Oh, no worries.
Or it might have followed him downrange.
That's true. You're right.
That would be more likely.
That would be more likely, yeah. Because then a lot of shit happens when you're away from the flagpole. When you're away from the house pole, I guess you'd say. And
yeah, he did something back in Kansas, and then it caught up to him downrange.
Because he wasn't in Kansas anymore.
You're not in Kansas anymore, General.
I just think it's fucking funny that this guy's getting busted for fucking being separated, man. This bullshit. Guys, for being separate. Oh man, I don't want to sit there and never mind. Nah, never mind.
for being separated from his wife and having a.
Well, like me and Greg Cloud were saying, though, is that the only thing that I could see him getting in trouble with, and it's probably not even worth busting him for because there was nothing happening, was banging a soldier in his fucking, he's fucking his troops. Fuck other people's troops, not your troops. Does that make sense?
Can't defend that.
Yeah, so if you can't defend that at all, especially if she's under his command. But if she's not under his command, like we were just saying, if she was like at the TDS center, working at the JAG office or working, where she was working at the fucking garrison doing some other shit. I don't know what her field was, but then yeah,
if she's at TDS, she can protect him then too.
I was about to say,
yeah,
free range chickens. Yeah, so I'm saying. So now here's where we get into another quandary in the military. Oh man, we gotta take a break. So we'll talk about this as soon as what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shut down the Skype and then restart it and then see what happens. Because I literally I had 5 people on here last time, so I don't understand.
Okay.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna apologize ahead of time if I can't get back in.
I got you. I see your face going. Fuck, man. Exactly. So let me go ahead and take the break right quick, and then let me shut off the feed of Facebook Live. We'll still be broadcasting on Mixer though, so that way you guys can hear any music or anything like that, or any sound bites or drops, quips or whatever. And then so we'll see you in a sec. Shouts.
That thanks.
center stage on the mic, and we putting it on wax. It's the new style. Hey, mama said the way you move gon' make you sweat, gon' make you groove.
Is that actually a picture of the Antichrist crying? I like it. It's tasty.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
It's tasty.
The voice of U.S. Army,
We're back. Oh, man. Lordy, what is up with this fucking net today? It's just one of those days, guys. One of those days. Hey, guys, call back one at a time. Do not hit redial, or else everybody's calling all at the same time. All right, anybody wants to call 415-889-8367, give me a buzz. Quick, see what happens. Go, caller, go. Go, caller, go. Go, caller, go. And a go, caller, go. See what happens. And see if you can get on. And that way I can talk to somebody on here, too. Hello, guys. You can call back. Call back one at a time, please. So that way we can go ahead and discuss it. So, what me and Great Cloud were talking about was the how the general got hemmed up, right? And he's busted. The general's busted. So what's going to happen to the chick? What happens to the what happens to the what's going on, D-Max? Long time no hear, man.
Yeah, I was just calling so you could test it.
No, well, it's working. You can shoot the shit here. Hang on for a little bit, man, and we'll see what happens when somebody else calls.
All right.
So shoot the shit. Hang on for a sec. So anyways, so you know about this general got busted, right, for messing around with the captain, right? He's busted. Demoted. 1 star. Do you think anything should happen to the chick, too?
I guess I would probably go with it. Depends if she was in his direct chain of command. Like,
well, yeah, she was. If he was the division commander, right? So if he's a division commander and was a captain that he was messing with, it's kind of like one of those. Yeah.
Well, she should be held responsible just as much.
That's right. Thank you very much, because that's what pisses me off right now. Is you always hear about some general getting busted or some sergeant major getting in trouble, but you never hear about what happens to the female involved. Yeah, I'll say it. They need to get busted too. Straight up. Thanks for calling, D-Max.
All right.
Have a good man.
Later, man.
Yep. And that was D-Max. So the lines are working. So yeah, I think it's a crock. Straight up. What's going to happen to the captain? Is she going to get in trouble? Is she going to get fragged or something like that? I shouldn't say fragged, but she's going to get in trouble or be held accountable at least. Then it should be the same thing, right? It should, what's good for the general is good for the captain. So, and are you going to talk? Yes, okay. And other news. I thought that would be a more visceral subject to talk about, but instead, everyone's talking about right now in the military community. Dear, they're talking about the 2.14 mile shot, 10 seconds from barrel to target, that a Canadian guy blasted ISIS. He killed himself some ISIS. So the shot was done from, yes, you can start calling again. There's one. There you go. Okay, one at a time. Hello. One at a time. That's why I kept saying one at a time and do not hit the mass redial. Oh, I'll just go ahead and call here. Anyway. So right now the military community is getting rocked right now because out of the sniper world, it appears that the Canadians, the Canucks, are launching their assault on Al-Qaeda's. Oh man, everybody's calling. Where the fuck were you guys when I was saying? Are you still there, Mike Golf? No idea. Dude, this is fucking unreal. Are you still in Mike Golf? Mike Golf. Very clown. Okay. So anyways, are you still there, bud? Mike Golf. All right. Nope. For some reason, it's not letting you guys back in now. It's really not letting you guys back in. So right now, the sniper community right now is all up in arms because this Canadian dude blasted an ISIS target from 2.14 miles away. Bullet traveling from 10 seconds from barrel to target. So that's actually quite a long time in the sniper world to blast people. Yeah, okay, look. Welcome to Skype drama with Ice. Hello. Hello. I'd like to speak to somebody. But anyways, oh, there you go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. No, what is going on with these fucking Skype lines? But boss needs to pay the bill. Is this some bill? Was it like some Skype money or Skype loop or something like that? How's that work?
Yeah, but if you're calling Skype to Skype account, it doesn't cost a dime. It's when you dial phone numbers is when you have to pay.
Yeah, but everybody should be calling off. Anyways, okay. So, the world's longest sniper shot. So, a member of the Canada's elite special forces in Iraq shattered the world record for longest confirmed kill shot in military history.
Oh.
Staggering distance of 3,450 meters. 450 meters. Let's see how it happens with that. Mike Golf, you call me from your Skype or you call me from your phone? See, again, every time somebody's calling, I'm getting all these fucking phone calls coming back. Can you still hear me?
I could still hear you. I'm wondering if you just need to do one big group call.
Hey, let's just do one big group call. All right, let's go have a group call with Ice.
And I'm the only chick. Oh, hey.
Okay, I'm going to hang up on you and I'm going to do this big group call.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, see you in a sec. Oh, my God. We've come to this where the limits of our technology are going to be limited by... let's see who we got. Yeah. Yep, so I'm going to call it. And see what happens. I have no idea what's going on. No idea. No idea what's going on at all with any of these fucking digits, and it's pissing me the fuck off.
We're in.
Oh, shit, you're...
we're in the group call, guys.
I'm here.
Cut off on the head. 2 more Skype shall take its place. So anyways, I was talking about the member of the Canadians. I was listening to Minx's conversation, and now she's got me saying Canadian. When she said Canada, I started laughing, and then I started saying Canada too. I'm like, God damn it, that's like fucking. Did you ever get a word bug? You know, Canada. So a member of the Canada's elite special forces in Iraq shattered the world record for the longest confirmed kill shot in military history. So don't crayon throwers start talking about, well, Carlos Hathcock went and stop. This guy broke all them shits. So the number one,
and the conversation went bang.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. Take off, I'm gonna eat some. What do they do to, like, you know, because we like toast beer and shit like that. Hey man, what's going on? Or we smoked a cigar. The fat lady sing type shit. What do Canadians do when they like? Do they
open a Molson Ice, eh?
Do they
play some hockey, eh?
Take off, eh? So the number two record holder is Great Britain at 2,475 meters. And then, of course, number 3 and number 4 are still the Canadians. And then, of course, we are 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. I plead the 5th. I can only plead 1. So a JTF-2 special operator fired a TAC-50 sniper rifle from an elevated position. With distance, winches, and the curvature of the earth and other factors that have accounted for, the bullet took less than 10 seconds to reach its target. It struck anyways, it struck an Akbar. It struck a snack bar, and you with enough velocity to take him down. That is brilliant, beautiful.
And the distance was what, 3,400 some odd yards?
Meters, 2.41 miles. So that's the equivalent of you taking an APFD and doing the run, and then right before you cross the finish line, you get blasted in the chest by some Canuck. Take off, eh?
So, who's that hoser, eh?
Think about that. Hey, take off, eh? I could just every time I think of that, you're thinking about the Strange Brew, and then and then he said, "Hey, take off, eh?" And then the next thing you know, there's like fucking what's his name, Rick Moranis.
Yeah, Rick
Moranis is sitting there like in the sniper position. Oh, look, I just shot this hoser.
I just hosed this hoser.
That's awesome. Hey, take off, eh?
How about that?
How's a boot that? Yeah, how's a boot? How's a boot? Say that again. How's a boot? How's a boot? You mean about? No, a boot. I'm tired of you, America, always talking about how to out-snipe us, and you out-snipe us. So there. We're 1, 3, and 4. You're number 5. You're 5th. Hey, guy. Hey, buddy. I'm not your guy.
Hey, buddy.
So, hey, hats off, man. Hats off to the deadliest Canuck in the world. That's awesome. That's good shit. TAC-50 is made in Arizona. That's right. That's a beautiful rifle. Expensive as fuck, too.
And now their price is going to go up.
Their price is going to go, of course. You know what? It fucking pisses me off. It always takes that one guy. It always takes that one guy to make that fucking famous fad in the military. Like the guy, yeah. There was one guy. I guarantee this is how it started. One guy had a Pelican case before the war started. And somebody said, dude, what is that? Oh, it's a Pelican case. Where'd you get that from? Oh, my dad makes this stuff because, for fishing and stuff. Dude, that's badass. Where'd you get it? Pelican. Oh, okay. Next thing you know, bam, Pelican cases. Guys
everywhere.
Guys wearing civilian clothes, or they're wearing roughs down range. What are they doing? 511s. Hey, what'd you get? What pants are those? Oh, those are 511s, man. Really? Of course, everyone has their operator fucking... worship there.
Operator starter kit.
Yeah, operator starter kit, exactly. 511 pants, Under Armour shirt, Suntoe watch with fucking Oakleys.
One vet in a car with a camera and an axe to grind.
An axe to grind.
And then everybody starts doing car rants.
No, damn. Off the top fucking rope, dude. That's awesome.
Sorry, my bad. Just calling it like I see it.
I never understood that stuff, but that's just me. Bob on the fob. Exactly.
Bob on those fucking cartoons were hilarious.
Yeah, they were exactly. But what's funnier though is that there was no such thing as a fob before fucking until people started staying there. There was no such thing as a fob yet until. I don't know. Someone decided that we were going to stay in Iraq and Afghanistan for like, fucking almost 20 years.
Yeah, they used to call them.
Just call them what? Oh, shit.
Fire faces.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you scared me, man. I was like, no.
Sorry.
Don't fucking fade out. Fuck, that means the fucking phone lines are fucked up. God, Great Cloud, you still there?
I'm here.
Fuck, hold my hand.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Unless we're going to B-dubs, and then maybe.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I've been B-dubs in a while. Wait, somebody...
Nom-noms.
Nom-noms. Exactly. I've been there in a while at all. Yeah, so this Canuck rocking and rolling, popping up fucking TAC-50, sitting there drinking his fucking log cabin syrup and fucking pancakes and drinking his whatever beer they drink, and then that's it. Wow.
Molson Ice. And then pulled a fucking Three Kings shot.
I wonder how, it's almost like me.
Awesome scene.
Yeah, I was about to say, I could just even imagine what that looked like. Like, I mean, because he was from an elevated position, and he had to, of course, take in wind factors and all this other stuff. And then, of course, the velocity of the bullet and the wind, blah, blah, blah. And then...
and a little bit of luck.
And a little bit of luck, dude. And then the guy fired the gun, and I bet you he was probably not even pointing the weapon at the guy. You know what I mean? Like, the scope might have been zeroed into the guy, but the weapon's barrel probably wasn't actually at the guy. You know what I mean?
Coriolis effect.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so he was probably... He's like, oh.
Aim off so far, he didn't even see his target.
Hey, take off. Hey, look at this hoser trying to run across the fob, man. Should I shoot him? Ah, dude, you ain't going to hit that. That's like 3,000 meters away, because, you know, they don't say miles. No, take off, hey. I can hit him. And then...
You know what's scary about that? That's probably how it went down as a bet.
No, that's what I was about to say. I would.
I bet you Canadian quarter and a Molson Ice, I hit this guy.
Yeah, you can't. Take off, eh? I can hit him. Don't be in a hoser, man. You can't hit him. That's 3,000 meters away.
Okay. Challenge accepted. Check it out.
Yeah, check it out. How's about you give me a beer because I'm going to hit this hoser? You know what I mean? Next thing you know.
Oh, take off.
Because you know those guys can drink. Everyone downrange could go downrange.
Everybody gets a drink except for the Americans downrange.
Yeah.
Cheerio, tea time.
Tea time. Hello.
Let me have a...
Cheerio, mate. It's time for me to go ahead and just cop this. What the fuck did you just say?
I'm going to take the piss out of you.
Exactly. What? So, that Jake, congrats again. Good on you, man, for fucking busting them caps. That's some good shit. God, I couldn't even imagine, like I said. Who was at the other end to record it, though? No, I'm serious.
Other half of Habib.
Well, yeah, well, exactly. I know Snack Bar is probably like all over the fucking place, but who was there to like fucking to verify this shit? No,
who had the optics that could have?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just like, fuck, whatever. Okay, that fucking sucks. So somebody wants me to talk about. Okay.
Iranian drones? What?
The Iranian drones? No. Well, hey, real quick, I just wanted to get some shots and toast one to General Robert Shoemaker, passed away. Probably the most recognizable figures in Killeen. He died at the age of 93. 4-star general, first Cav. The dude was an icon back in the day in the armored Cav world. Yeah, dude, he's the shit.
Yep.
He spent 36 years. Go ahead.
One of the high schools in Killeen is named after him.
Yeah, exactly. Spent 36 years in the Army and led the two first cavalry division units, one in fucking Vietnam and then one on his third tour in Vietnam with the 1st Battalion, 12th Cavalry Regiment, and then of course 9 Cav. Served as the Chief of Staff of the 1st Cavalry Division during his third tour to Vietnam and then an assistant commander. Then became the commander of 3 Corps of Fort Hood in the 1970s. In 1977, he was assigned as deputy commander to Army Forces Command before becoming the Army's Forces Command commander. And he's also been inducted in the Army Aviation Hall of Fame. He also graduated from the Military Academy at West Point. I won't hold that against him. Retired from the Army in 1982, remained in the active community. Upon retirement, he also served as Bell County Commissioner. Wait a minute. I think he presided over one of my divorces. I'm serious. I was looking familiar. I'm like, wait a minute, dude.
Which one?
Yeah. Well, like I said, takes a lot. Anyway, so we're saddened by the loss. So General Shoemaker's illustrious military.
If he was the deputy commanding general for 1st Cav during Vietnam?
On his third tour, yes.
So was he
Chief of Staff.
General Hal Moore's boss?
I was about to say he probably was. Well, I don't know, because Hal Moore went in on the first. He went in on the first iteration. The I-Train Valley happened in the beginning.
That was the 60s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So General Paul Funk, the second and third, fourth commander, made a following statement on behalf of the Central Texas community. General Paul Funk, man, that dude's badass. I will join the entire Texas community, Central Texas community, in the Army in mourning the loss of a great general, dynamic leader, philanthropist. General Shoemaker was an accomplished 3 Corps and Forces commander, a pillar of community. We will surely miss him. So, Forces commander statement saying that we extend our condolences to the Shoemaker family and friends, and he was a visionary Army leader with his vision continues to inspire U.S. Army Forces Command in our Army and implemented the Department of the Army's Capstone program, which designed to enhance training effectiveness within the reserve component. He also directed the initial alignment of the reserve component units with Forces Command active components. He was the guy that what did he say? He coined the phrase war trace to reserve units. So if you're in an active duty, like in the 82nd, or you're in the 1st Armor Division, or you're in the 1st Infantry Division, in those big divisions, you had a reserve unit that was war traced to you. He was the guy that was behind that. So that way, when that unit took off, and that unit were to be sent to war, then that was reserve unit was going to accompany you. Well, I didn't know they had a school named after him, though.
Yeah, one of the 3 high schools that's in Killeen is named after him. Shoemaker High School.
Yeah.
As a matter of
Well, what's that?
Nothing.
Okay.
PII almost violated.
Oh, you almost blasted some PI. God, my bad.
Yeah.
In other news, World War II D-Day hero heartbroken after he loses medals on his pilgrimage to France. This kind of pisses me off because the guy had lost his medals on the motorway that he went to the service station. What really sucks, if you've ever been to Normandy, at all, or you've ever been to Belgium, anywhere where a major World War II battle took place, they really love. That was the biggest. I think that was the biggest display of American flags that I ever seen was in Bastogne, in Europe. Everywhere.
Well, even in Germany when I was there, because I spent 3.5 years in Hohenfels. They're very pro-American there too.
Yeah, that's true. But like really flying the American flag, you know what I mean? Like throwing the pride up.
Oh yeah.
Big time in Normandy. But there's also motherfuckers that take advantage of these old timers and take their shit for collecting and heirloom sales. The black market auction over there in Europe is really fucking bad.
Is it really?
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
Is. I've had family that have served in World War II, and they've that pilfering. It just fucking happens. It is a big market over there. You even have guys out there that will print certificates with your name on it of the Distinguished Service Cross. But you know how we have Civil War reenactments over there? They have World War II reenactments over there, and these guys dress up like back in the day, looking like fucking Band of Brothers and shit. Will slang to hear them talk slang, especially when I speak a little bit of French with them, and I hear them talking, hey Kozłowski, get over here. We got some krauts up on the street. You know what I mean? They try to talk like that. It's fucking hilarious. So I feel sorry for this old timer, man. Lost all of his shit. Fucking got all of his awards and medals, and he's going on, to do this pilgrimage to Normandy, because a lot of these old timers, man, once they go, they go. They're the greatest generation is not going to be there anymore, and it really fucking sucks.
We're losing them at an alarming rate.
Oh, well, like I said, a lot of them now should be kicking up in their high 90s now, or low to mid 90s. And so
yeah, well, hell, General Shoemaker was in his 90s, and he was a Vietnam vet,
yeah,
and probably Korea vet too.
Yeah. Well, no, he was in the he probably was. He graduated the academy in 46.
Yeah, so he wasn't even commissioned until a year after World War II ended.
Yeah, exactly. So
and
when
he was 93.
Yeah. So it's pretty freaking crazy. I got another story about it. Roy Florence. Roy Florence knew this draft number would come up, so he enlisted. So he had choice of assignments. Coming from a family farm, near Vivian, a dozen brothers and sisters, Roy knew he knew how to cook. So the Army made him a cook with a rifle. So
combat cook.
They told him to go storm the beaches of Normandy. And it's talking about Normandy. He's like, it was rough, man. It was rough going. We got off the ship in D-Day, and the landing barges waded through blood and water up to my waist. He was just thinking and ducking, and the natives were shelling. So I couldn't even imagine, dude. Hey, I'm gonna join the Army, and I'm just gonna be like a cook, and I'm just gonna be like a,
Oh, I mean,
I'm gonna be
do it all the time.
Well, I mean, just like the Battle of Mogadishu, they needed some Rangers to go out. There was Ranger cooks out there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, except for hey, don't go to the Ranger DFAC in Savannah. Did you see that shit on the fucking main page? A D. I didn't even know that wasn't even a fucking rating.
I didn't even know you could keep your doors open with anything less than a C.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
it's the Army, so come on.
So we get it. We're going to go ahead and try and make ourselves comparable to the civilian market and try to make the DFACs like if you were to go to a restaurant. However, we're also going to grade it like that. What was funny was that the post that was on the main page that was at Carson, it was the head of preventive medicine. They were the ones that nailed. It was like your own preventive med office was the one that nailed you down to a fucking C. And then of course, as soon as that one posted, there was some more traffic flow about the Ranger DFAC.
Well, you should have been nailing one of the soldiers in the PM office. Just saying.
Wow.
Damn.
Listen here, Staff Sergeant. I can help you get this grade up. You have to help me get something else up.
You wasted the D on TDS.
Exactly. Good job. What did you do this on, man? Oh, it's you could have gotten this good. Well, that's what I'm saying. But what does it do? I mean, if anything, it's like some of these inspections that you have in your units when it's time for your quarterly or annual reports to the boss. Everyone jumps to their ass and fucking sends people to fucking NTC pregnant and fucking broken.
Oh, wait. I have something for this.
Oh.
You wasted the D on TDS, so your DFAC got the D?
God.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was a big stretch, bro.
Sorry.
You misallocated your fucks on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get a misfuck every once in a while.
Yeah, that's okay. No misfuck. So there's a retired Army colonel that says that North Korea probably used drugs to torture American student Otto Warmbier.
You fucking think?
I really don't think you need to know anymore other than that. Duh. The guy's dead now. Obviously, North Korea did something to him.
Yeah, they beat the fucking brains out of him.
And a lot of people were saying that what do you do about that now? I mean, what's the president, the previous, well, I'm saying was a response. The previous administration said that during the course of the Obama administration, we had no higher priority than securing the release of Americans detained overseas. Their tireless efforts resulted in the release of 10 Americans from North Korean custody during the course of the Obama administration. Although it is painful that Mr. Warmbier was not among them, their efforts on his behalf never ceased, even in the waning days of the administration. So, honestly, I think I really think there should be some sort of action done to the Koreans, to the North Koreans, straight up.
Yeah, but what else can you do to North Korea? I mean, they're already dirt fucking poor. Their intranet doesn't work.
Do they have internet there? I mean, I'm sure they
They've
do.
been sanctioned by pretty much the entire world. It's the most isolated country in the world.
Redacted.
Other than
redacted. Oh wait, it wasn't botcherism. Oh Rook.
It was a botcherism.
Oh Rook, man. You know, Rook's like his botcherism.
It was a botched ass woman.
I just don't get. No, it's just it makes you mad at this guy. I mean, he's an American citizen. Think about it, man. Fuck. Do you imagine like
other than having a shooting war with these guys, what else is left?
No, that's what I'm saying. You can't do anything about it. I mean, right now, currently, there is news being stated and also news coming from South Korea, North Korea. Oh, excuse me. That King, God, man.
He wants to think he's king.
He's a little paranoid. He thinks that at any time SEAL Team Sis is going to fly in and just fuck him up, and so he's worried about that.
Well, maybe they should pay him a visit.
Well, I mean,
don't kill him. Just say, "Hey, look, fucker, we can touch you."
I don't. Well, I mean, he's like the king. He's like the king of the snowflake. He's a snowflake king, the prince of snowflakes. But he's armed. Can we say that? Oh, I'm sorry. Can we say? Am I gonna get fucking reported for saying snowflake when we're on another stream that could trigger people and shit? Is that kind of thing?
Fuck them.
Do I gotta fucking say that? This is a 18 plus and over 18 streaming event.
Technically hate speech, so
no, it's not. We could skirt the terms of that would probably get somebody, but then again, I'm not the judge of that, so my bad. Sorry, don't want to get on that too much.
You played a disclaimer at the beginning of the show, right?
Yes, I did. I did a little happy birthday thing and all that stuff to make it all nice and cheery. And I was like, okay, look, 10 minutes, Ice. 10 minutes, and not saying any F-bombs.
And Amy, her mom fucked it up.
Yeah, and Mom just came rolling right in. Fuck him about this, and they can fuck off and fuck him. Okay,
so you played the disclaimer at the beginning of the show.
I
so
played
everything that is said by individuals is individual opinion and not that of WTF Nation Radio. My opinion is, fuck the snowflakes. There, I said it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Said it.
Yeah. No, you said it, not I said it. Did you say I said it as in?
Oh, I as in me.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought you said that. I thought you said. No. Hell yeah, dude. I'll say it again. Fucking snowflakes. Don't get pissed off. This is an 18 and above, 18 plus environment. So. Also
don't like what you hear? Move along.
Yeah, move along. This other stream's going
on. Jog on, hoser.
Yeah. Take off, eh? Yeah, take off. I was just wondering if you don't like us on Mixer, you could unfollow, eh?
Sorry.
Sorry, I was just wondering if you wanted to get on Mixer, eh? So anyways, North Korea's World War III propaganda machine and war rhetoric, of course, is continuing. Well, the Army is always saying that they're developing a unique strategy to deal with Kim Jong-un's regime. Because of the constant barrage of threats coming from North Korea, the Army has already developed a motto which is ready to fight tonight. Yeah.
North Korea is that big dog behind the fence that barks and growls and slobbers, and then you get inside the fence and it goes and hides under the fucking deck.
Well, as soon as you open the gate and put your foot down, like real quick, you know what I mean? They've already
pissing itself.
Yeah,
hiding under the porch.
Well, we've already sent some bombers flying along the border. You just imagine sitting next thing you know, and you see these fucking supersonic bombers just flying right the fuck over you. And you're like, oh shit. I would be fucking flying 24/7 just to keep that motherfucker up. So.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Rook. Oh, America, please. Stop it with the bombers, please. You're breaking my balls. Come on, America. Really?
It's so loud, I can't sleep.
But you'd think they'd come up with like a better motto, ready to fight tonight.
That sounds like a fucking song by Rage Against the Snowflakes.
Rage Against. It sounds like a goddamn some of those cartoons that my kids see. Hi, boys and girls. What are we gonna do? Ready to fight tonight? You know. It sounds like a Disney fucking hymn. You know what I mean? A Disney melody. You know.
And then pirates sharing their booty. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, huh? That's almost like a WTF song, like a WTF pirate song.
Ready to fight tonight.
Ready to fight tonight. Arg!
That's the fucking jingle for Vet Flakes right there.
Exactly.
Pour yourself a big bowl of Vet Flakes. Ready to fight tonight.
Ready to fight tonight. Arg! Oh man, ready to fight tonight. And it's got like a jiggle to it. How could you sit there and tell somebody, North Korea, we've been dealing with some serious negotiations with you? Well, you have to understand that we have to praise with your, we have to make sure we have some serious negotiations. So what are you gonna do then? Ready to fight tonight, motherfucker? We get laughed the fuck out, dude.
God damn.
You're ready to fight tonight. How our praise, welcome.
In our romper uniforms.
Yeah, in a romper. Ready to fight tonight. Arr! Yar! We're going to make the enemy flee. We are soldiers of 2ID, ready to fight tonight. Narg!
Did you say narg?
I said narg. Arg!
Pirate now?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Pirate. Yarg!
What are we gonna do tonight, Brian?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking
every night, Frankie.
Exactly. We're ready to fight tonight. Yar! Avast your mateys, prepare to be boarded. Oh man, I want to see that new Pirates of the Caribbean now. Waiting for motherfuckers to be singing and shit in the ship.
Oh my god.
But no shit, the article says specifically that this motto allows the military to make certain. I can't believe he's got. People are wrapping themselves around a motto. Like Army Strong or fucking Army of One or whatever. this motto allows the military to make certain that they're prepared to fight. There's nothing else to do, at least from their bases in South Korea. Seoul is a mere 40 miles away from the border of Korea, making it extremely important to certain that the military of both the United States and South Korea prepared for a surprise attack. General Mattis already said it is going to be fucking like hell. Once the war starts, once the shooting conventional war, everyone's got their guns, cannons, rockets, tubes, jets, everything's pointed at each other's capitals. It's almost to the point where having to use a nuclear weapon won't fucking matter, because there'll be so much conventional rounds flying back and forth across the DMZ that it's going to devastate. I mean, think about it. Seoul's already fucking tightly packed with a bunch of civilians.
We've had, what, 50 fucking years to prepare for the next battle?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Then, of course, South Korea's, oh, Rogue America, get the fuck out. Oh, okay, well, see ya. No, wait, here come North Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, come back. Oh, we just break your ball. Oh, come on, break your ball. Come on back, pirates. Ready to fight tonight. Fuck that, dude.
Baby, come back.
Yeah.
Kind of fool could see.
Karaoke, too.
Chuck Norris.
Oh, Chuck Norris, what you gonna do with your fucking 5 Reverend pants, huh? Oh, Rook. Oh, Big Bad Americans, your 5 Reverend pants and your Oakeries, huh? Yeah. Under Armour shirt, huh? And your Polo shirt, yeah. Oh, what you gonna do? Yeah. And then over the big propaganda loudspeakers. Yeah, exactly. Over the loudspeakers. Ready to fight tonight. I can't believe I'm reading this. I can't believe this is fucking news. Colonel Taylor said that North Korea would be very destructive. I just can't believe that everyone. Now, I'll be honest with you. If you've ever been deployed or stationed overseas into any military unit overseas, the commander's gear, they get really fucking overzealous. And I'm talking about like,
because they're on the fucking lines, goddammit.
Exactly. Well, when I was stationed in Germany before, there was a post. Okay, it wasn't even a post. It was just like a couple of buildings with a fucking fence around it, and that was the post. And so this lieutenant colonel, that was his post. Yeah. That was my post. I'm the post command. He would say, "I'm the post commander." I'm the motherfucker. You're like 5 fucking buildings and some concertina wire, man. You're not fucking. There's not a post here.
Motherfucker, you're an apartment manager.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, man. So they get over there and they really fucking have this. Yeah, we're gonna use a motto. Ready to fight tonight. Yeah. Yeah. It's fighting around the world with Mel Gibson. With some Russell Crowe. Oh man.
Ready to fight tonight. And then you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Mike Speed 3 in the mixer chat. Simple yet effective. Probably written by a 6th grader that won a writing contest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, probably.
Exactly. Pretty. I know they probably sent the shit back. Well, you know how North Korea. That's like, again, it's their own fucking world. They think that
Well, in his defense, that 6th grader puts his 511s on one leg at a time, just like the rest of us.
Exactly.
You're talking about I hover, bitch.
Airborne.
Oh man. Oh.
Watch me repel down.
What if we got to power down for the tank? Oh, fuck that. Oh man. Here to watch the soldiers lead the fighting forces of 2ID. Ready to fight tonight. Barg!
We gotta do something else now.
It's gonna get carried away. I love it. Oh man.
Oh. That's not a fucking war song. It's a jingle.
That's what I'm saying. It's like fucking. It's a jingle. It's like something that. It's like I said. It's like a Disney.
Do the jingle.
It's like, exactly. Here comes the Koreans. Oh, here we come. Do the jingle. Do the jingle. Ready to fight tonight.
Oh
man.
We're back in Carson with ice cream.
Oh, Rock. I can't believe that shit, man. You came up with a fucking motto. You're facing a fucking million North Koreans and whoever's fucking up there facing you the fuck off, and you just put it on fucking South Korean fucking press. Well, this motto will ensure that we're ready to fight against North Korea. North Korea's gonna be like, Oh, bitch, I'm fucking hungry.
It's going to prevent a war because they're going to be there with their rifles at the fucking high ready, and you're going to say, "Ready to fight tonight," and they're going to stop and start laughing at us.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, hey, hello, soldiers. We're from 2ID, watching the enemy free, ready to fight tonight. Ha 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 ha, Rook.
Hey, according to Roger Rabbit, sometimes laughter is the only weapon we have.
I couldn't even imagine, dude. That's the best that commander could say. Dude, I would as, I mean, what? They're under fucking, those guys out there under fucking I-Corps. Man, I'd be on the fucking first plane smoking. No, fuck that. I'd never go to Korea. I'd be on the first VTC smoking. I'd be like, look, dude, did you just fucking say over the press, ready to fight tonight? Is that like a fucking...
Yeah, but it was written by my girlfriend's kid. My girlfriend.
Yeah, is that... What is that? That's also could be used as a fucking... yeah. Oh, rocket to McDonald's in Korea, ready to fight tonight. Ready to fight.
This was highly recommended by the general.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude.
That's what drunk soldiers say as they're going out the fucking gate on a weekend pass.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I sang it in the tune, because it sounds like fucking doop 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 doop. You know? Oh my god. And then how's it going to be translated? How do you I don't speak Korean, so I don't even know. I mean, most of my languages are not, of the Pacific, so I wouldn't even know. How would you say that in Korean? Because you know how Korean, actually Asian cultures, they kind of like miss, like a lot of the words that mean something in English, mean something totally different to them. So, have you seen the Big Bang balls that you see in the, like when you see like bad translations from Asian markets, and they try to translation into English, it's like Big Bang balls, and it's like fucking candy or something like that, or dick cum milk or something like that.
Dick cum milk.
Dick cum milk. Dick cum the booty. But you fucking sit there and how could you say that? How could you translate that though? So I'm like, oh my god, please stop, please. I fired the motherfucker, dude. Did you? Whose idea was that? Oh, it was the PAO's fault.
Blame it on the PAO.
We had to. The guy was talking about CBS, and he spoke to CBS this morning. Well, when you talk about 25 million people, it goes, the horizon is unbelievable. It's more packed than New York City. So, North Korea's long-range artillery would have very destructive and would do a lot of damage. So, continuing, the U.S. said the Army is ready to fight tonight.
I don't know why, but the guy that comes to mind...
No, I said, it's ready to fight. Sorry.
The mental image I have is the guy that wrote that fucking jingle was the station manager from Good Morning Vietnam.
Yes, because the fuckers of those like to think they fucking are comedic fucking geniuses and creative fucking... Yeah, exactly. No.
Yeah.
Ready to fight tonight.
Ready to fight tonight. Well, it sounds stupid. Fucking play it. I'm in goddamn charge here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna fucking... They probably do have a jingle, though, knowing them, and it's AFN.
Yeah.
It's AFN, so they probably got it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, ready to fight tonight. Don't listen to WTFNationRadio.com because they don't know what they're talking about.
And it's always the group of what is it? One black female mom, one white male dad, one Asian male kid, and a transgender small one.
Midget?
Yeah. What can you say now? Again, I go back to the central book of terms and a lexicon so that I don't offend anybody. I don't want anybody to get mad because I didn't know how to say ready to fight tonight in their specific lexicon. Did you just assume my fight? Did you just assume my readiness?
Did you just assume when I was going to fight?
Yeah. Ready to fight tonight. I'm going to see a 2ID patch now from here on out. And I'm just like, every time I see it, I'm going to go, ready to fight tonight. Have like a fucking... No, all I'm thinking about is like fucking Captain Hook. You know what I mean? Smile. A crocodile. Ready to fight, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. I got kids. So all these jingles in my head that I know from, my kids' cartoons and stuff and all the musical cartoons that Disney likes to throw out. Oh my God, dude. Ready to fight tonight.
Ready to fight tonight. We pretty much Pixar'd war fighting.
We did. Oh my God, I know, huh? Instead of planes, it'd be well, like planes, cars. You know the movie.
Yeah.
The movie. The Mike. Damn, Mike Speed, you rock, brother. You threw some straight squiggles in that motherfucker. Ready to fight tonight. It says, I am ready to fight tonight. Ready to fight tonight. I can't believe you can't make this shit up, dude. This truly is an Army WTF moment. Ready to fight tonight.
I touched it into Google Translate and see what comes out. And try to pronounce it phonetically.
Yeah. Pop your neck. High and tight. You want a haircut? That's all I fucking know. It's the only Korean. Oh, you want some kimchi? Yeah, actually, I do want some kimchi. Kimchi's pretty good.
안녕하세요.
Ready to fight tonight? No, just a little off the top, please. Ready to fight tonight? Oh my! Oh no, sorry. You want to pop your neck? No, don't pop my neck. Damn it! Fuck. Oh, okay. Oh, I hear they have ice special at the courthouse for divorce now, huh? Ready to fight tonight? Oh, fast ice lanes. Oh yeah.
You need to adopt that as your motto when you're going to the courthouse when you're getting divorced.
The ice lane.
Slide in, slide out.
I'm pretty sure my mother-in-law sounded like that when she got divorced.
Oh man, what? Ready to fight tonight?
I don't know the Asian thing.
No, the Asian. Oh, Rook.
Because I married one.
No way, dude. I sustained an injury, so I didn't think it was going to be a big deal when I got a haircut. And of course, every outside gate of every military installation, there's a Korean barbershop, of course, because everybody's gone to Korea from every installation, and so they didn't think about it. Oh, you like massage? Yeah, sure, go ahead. And she's like, massage my hand, doing whatever. Pop your neck, and I'm thinking, didn't even think about it, bro. She put her hands on my chin, on the back of my head, and started to turn, and I started seeing like spots and shit. I grabbed her fucking arm. I'm like, okay, you're good. Oh, I didn't do it right. No, stop. You're about ready to fucking like put me in the goddamn. I was really expecting to go fucking limp and just piss all over myself because. And so then ever since then, oh hi Ice. Oh, you look like you don't want to pop your neck, huh? Oh, you're old to break. I'm like, no, shut the fuck up. So now I'm gonna ask for Ready to Fight tonight. I'm gonna fuck with them. I'm gonna say, hey, here you go, fucking Ready to Fight tonight. So
I'm gonna go down to Ranger Joe's and get a haircut. What kind of haircut you want, sir? I want the Ready to Fight tonight cut.
I want the ready to fight tonight. Roar! I could just. Oh, I'm picturing a Spanish galleon, fucking pirate ship. Ho ho, anchors away. Sorry, I got kids, so Jake and the Neverland Pirates come up. Sorry. Jesus. I'm sorry. Your little ones, they all sing. So, you come on, Dad, sing that song. No, that's retarded. No, Dad, come on. Okay, fine, I'll fucking sing it. And then, yo, mateys, are ready to fight tonight. Big old fucking cannon like an old fucking pirate ship firing off of Koreans. Oh, looks like the American Navy's really fucked up this time. Sorry. I just
writing down your handy dandy notebook.
I just think it's fucking unreal that they really said that. Well, we're ready for the Koreans because we got a motto. I'm like, wow, dude, did you just really say that on the fucking press? Why did you?
People around the world are laughing at us.
Probably just laughing at that. Like I said, I'd have been on the first VTC smoking. Hey, what did you mean by fucking Ready to Fight tonight? Don't you think you kind of like say that to like the guys or something like that? Why did you? Yeah. You could like use that to motivate somebody or something like that. Not made it an AFN because you notice, fucking commanders lose their shit when there's AFN. They automatically. Yeah, they automatically think they're the fucking Cronkites of the goddamn fucking of the army, and they abuse the fuck out of I know a specific general. He's no longer in service right now, so I could talk about him. General Sanchez was like that in the 1st Armored Division. And holy, he used that as a fucking command. For you didn't have to worry about missing anything. You fucking watch that shit on AFN, and you feel bad. You're fucked up. You don't show up to formation, or you know what I mean? Just like little shit. Like, god damn, dude, really? Got pretty bad. So anywho, So what was in the other news right there? Oh shit! It's time to take a break. I gotta do some fucking house cleaning afterwards, and then talk about some of the guests we're getting on. Pretty funny. We got some guests. We're gonna bring up some. Of course, we did the call for action. We had the guys yesterday. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We're gonna take a break, and then we'll do some house cleaning, and then ready to fight tonight.
We'll come back for the third hour, ready to fight tonight.
I can't believe they fucking. Oh, why, Army? Why? Ready to fight tonight. Anyways, shots and wait, don't tell me. Fucking Facebook Live is not gonna let me fucking disconnect again. Oh, never mind. So have a good one. So shots, break now.
Shots.
Woman, you need
relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Throw you in a choke, gun smoke, gun smoke. Biggie Smalls for mayor, the rap slayer, the hooker layer. Motherfucker, say your prayers. Hail Mary, full of grace. Smack the bitch in the face, take her Gucci bag and a North Face off her back. Jab her if she act funny with the money. Oh, you got me mistaken, honey. I don't wanna rape ya, I just want the paper, the visa, capisha. I'm out like the vapor. Who's the one you call Mr. Macho? The head honcho, swiftest like Macho. I got so much style that should be down with the stylistics. Make up to break up, niggas need to wake up. Smell the Indonesia, reach it to a seizure. Then fuck your mom, if the skin's to amnesia. She don't remember shit, just the 2 hits. Her hitting the floor, and me hitting the clits. Sucking on the tits, had the hooker begging for the dick. And your mom ain't ugly, love, my dick got rocked quick. I guess I was a combination of House of Pain and Bobby Brown. I was bumping around and jumping around. After then I asked her who's the man, she said E.I.G. Then I bust in her E.Y.E. Dead wrong.
This is Skinhead Rob Transplant. You listen to the mashup hour with DJ Mug.
You got it going on. You're dead wrong. The weak of the strong. You got it going on. You're dead wrong. Flames of pain on your flip like a convict. The boom bigger. Jump in the accurate bigger after I stick ya. Rip you like a razor. Straight up any with no chaser. Watch me erase you, misplace ya. Put you in the back with the derelict. Yeah, I pop money shit. Jump, I'm making hits. No time for the crack rocking shit. Took it to another level. Now I'm getting crazy paints, getting paid from the devil. Another amateur trying to damage the pedigree of the B.I.G. G.I.E. You know it's me. Holmes, I thought you know I'm smooth as a baby's ass. Smooth as Teddy Pendergrass. Smoke the grass, get in your ass. The Brooklyn born, test law dawn. Record shops, getting props. Proving nobody drops. Words is potent, that's the blunt smoking Bed-Stuy bandit. And niggas just can't understand it. I bust a cap to the brothers in Mac, Comstock and Clinton. You know my shit is hitting. Yeah, y'all the fly nigga, Biggie Small. Pick paper, make a nigga wanna dig up. Then I hit you, then I split you like a cantaloupe. Hope you got a rope to hang yourself. I round for self from Brooklyn. Where else? Back like a Lexus coupe. I ripped your troop. Not even Lois Lane could get the scoop. What you think I'm stupid? My crew is mad deep. I hope you niggas sleep. Yo, Big, you're dead wrong. You got it going on. Dead wrong. I'ma show you motherfucker with no fucking family, no fucking friends, no fucking life.
Rockin' with my homeboy DJ Muggs on Mashup Radio.
All right, we're back. Hello, ready to fight tonight. Welcome back to. I'm sorry.
We're all here and accounted for.
I know. That's crazy. I know. Ready. Oh, unreal. So, some house cleaning. Oh, Rook, we're doing some house cleaning here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm knocking off, man. I'm gonna trigger some fuckers or something like that. So, tomorrow, the boss is back. The return of Ridleg.
We have adult supervision again.
One man, one house. Finally got it put back together again. The Return of Red Leg. Anyways, so he's back tomorrow with author Leon Williams. He is the author of the books How I Became a Shammer and The Overweight, Unemployed, Undereducated Spouse. After graduating high school in 2001, and went to the United Education Institute to obtain the pharmacy technician's license, and at the same time attended Los Angeles Trade Technical School to obtain his associate's degree. So this guy went deployed and is still in active duty. He went back and forth between 2006 and 2008 to get his bachelor's degree, and then 2011 got his he got his bachelor's degree in 2011, and then 2014 got his master's degree, and he just got his fucking PhD. So Dr. Sergeant Williams, doctor, will be coming on. And he's got a bunch of little ones too. He's got kids. He's got 2 children, 9 and 3. So How I Became a Shammer, and I can't wait to this guy's like the king pimp of the E4 mafia. You know what I mean? This is like the ultimate E4 mafiaist, right? I mean, I don't even ever heard of him. I mean, I don't know. We got Joe's now coming in with master's degrees, anyways, and but he is living proof that you can obtain your education as long as you persevere and you knock it out. So there's no excuse. We should talk him into going to the OCS or something. You think he'll do that?
You can't sham as an officer. Come on.
The officer's fucking sham, dude.
In it right now.
What's that?
I said he's in the WTU right now.
Oh yeah, he's about ready to get out. That's right.
Yeah, he's got not very much time. He's like, yeah, I can't just legitimately sham. Him and I talked today. He was pretty funny. He's like, I'm legit shamming, but not. But
no,
I'm allowed
gotcha.
to, and it's not right. It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right to sham. I know I've read recently some sham status before I went to my place of employment now, and I was kind of like, what do I do? And I didn't have a supervisor because I'm the senior ranking guy until I could assume that duty. So I'm like, I don't know, just got something going on. I'm thinking outlandishly, what happens if I say this? I've always wanted to say this as a joke. Let's see what happens if I can get one. I said, all right, well, I'm just going to head back to the house. And nobody said anything. Yeah, all I got was, all right, cool. Yeah, see you tomorrow, man. You going to come in tomorrow? I'm thinking, am I going to come in tomorrow?
I have an option.
I was about to say, motherfucker, man. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, my last year in the Army was sham.
Oh, no, last year in the Army. Fuck yeah, dude. Last year in the Army, there's a lot of bucket list things that I need to knock out, so that way when there is the great ice smoke out,
you need to let us know where that is, because I'm going to meet you there.
I'm gonna have a minder. There will be no power tools near me. There will be no Leathermans or any of that type stuff. It's gonna be a fucking when I retire, whoo.
We may allow you to play with a fidget spinner.
Nope, not even that. Not even. Oh my god, fidget spinners. Something about a fidget spinner. Somebody made a joke about it. I didn't want to say anything, guys. I want nobody to get fucking upset. I was gonna say that's the official mascot of Mixer is fidget spinners, but
did we talk about that earlier today?
Well, I was just talking about it, man. Somebody mentioned it to me. I'm just repeating a joke. It's pretty hyperbole and satire, of
purely
course.
Hypothetical.
Yeah, purely hypothetical that if there was to be a mascot, that Mixer was to. As a matter of fact, look at their symbol. It doesn't kind of look like a fidget spinner.
Now I gotta look at it.
Now look at it.
Yeah,
like
sure as fuck does.
So, anyways, so he's gonna come on.
Fidget spinner.
Oh wow! For some reason now all of a sudden I got an error. I got an error message just now, Mixer.
Oh, you can't make fun of a Mixer.
I got a lot of fucking hate mail now. Oh, Rook, what the fuck is this?
We were fine until you started fucking with Mixer.
Oh man, I'm curious to see what Sergeant Williams or Dr. Williams or whatever. Awesome questions tomorrow. I can't wait. I mean, the guy's a doctor. I mean, how could you not? You can't tell this guy that you can't do this in the military. I didn't have time to go to college or didn't have time to do this. This guy did it. So good on you, Doc or Sergeant or dude.
He just wants to be called Sergeant.
He's gonna be called Sergeant. See, deep down he's a Sergeant.
Like, I mean, I had a band director in high school. He was a doctor, and he actually was Dr. Williams. And he just wanted to be called Mr. Williams. He didn't care.
Yeah, but there's some doctors, like, to me, when I think doctor, I think like fucking surgeon. You know what I mean? I think like a
medical doctor.
Yeah, like neurosurgery. I think somebody like somebody I could look at and say, hey, chief, I got a problem. Hey, I got a problem. He walks up to me and goes, oh, and then like this fucking glowing light comes from whatever he summons it from, almost like fucking paganist, like whatever from the woe world, and then, oh, you have knowledge. Oh, alrighty then. And then next thing you know, you're fucking imparted with knowledge, right? Not, but not a fucking educator, a doctor. Because I went to school, and the professor was a fucking doctor and demanded to be called doctor. It demanded it. And I was like, but you're not really a doctor, dude. You just went to school. I did not go to school. I attended education.
Have a cookie.
Yeah, exactly. So
my response when my college teachers do that, you will call me doctor. I have a PhD. Okay, you can call me sergeant because I'm a retired sergeant, first class United States Army.
Yes, because you have actually a claimed title once you retire from the military.
You want to play that fucking game?
Yeah,
I can play that game.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly. I'm a combat vet. Fucking A, fidget spinner. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about that guy that got arrested for beating up that fucking Subaru kid. Ready to fight tonight. So, anyways, on Monday we have Jamal Op from the fucking from Project Overwatch. He was back. He was back in April, and he was hanging out with Red Leg, giving us what's going on with Project Overwatch and giving us all the information. Next Thursday, oh man, Erwin Strawn. This guy here, Ice Loves MPs. This guy here is first deployed in Iraq in 2009, left the military in 2012, right? So he said, you know what, I'm going to go do some other shit and check some things out, and decided to sneak back in and decided to get back in the fight against Daesh. Daesh is a term that you call ISIS or ISIL or whatever the fuck you want to call them. That's like the name that they're literally called. They don't like it because in their whatever fucking bullshit belief, it means that it's like bad to call them that. So he embedded himself with the Kurdish forces, dude, and light infantry units, and this guy is like the ultimate and unconventional warfare motherfucker. But he's also a student of the arts, studying recording, engineering, producing. It's almost like when you read somebody's bio. He was like a veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom and in security investigative field before traveling back to the Middle East to fight Daesh. But he also likes taking warm walks around the beach and studying the arts, studying recording, engineering, producing, sound design, and moonlights as a stage musician.
That's kind of like me.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
21 years as an armor crewman, blowing shit up for a living.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I deal with plants.
Command a 75-ton, 1,400 horsepower direct fire weapon. But he's involved.
Yeah, now I grow tomatoes.
And now he grows tomatoes in his balcony, and he's into what do you call it? What's that name? Hydroponics or some shit like that? Is that what you call it?
Yep, aquaponics. Aquaponics, and as soon as I get fish, it'll be aquaculture.
And then next Friday is going to be Antonio Williams from... Why did I say his name like that? Antonio Williams. Antonio. Ready to fight tonight. From the law enforcement torch run for Special Olympics, Antonio served is 22 years in the Army. Is now Chief of Law Enforcement for the Army Command. U.S. Army Command, Pacific and Fort Shafter. Oh, God, dude. How do people like being stationed over there? You ever been stationed in Hawaii or been in Hawaii?
Nope.
I just see a lot of stuff on the fucking maid page that just does not want me to go. I look at like, ugh. Now if I was, single ice back in the day, woo woo woo, where's Florida, baby? Woo. Give me some of that. Every night we got a show. 20 to 2300 Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays like lunch. Going through some again. Well, you notice there's some platforms and stuff. You will see small incremental changes in our face on the webpage. So that way, instead of going on Mixer.com, you just might be able to go on WTFNationRadio.com. Trying to rebuild some stuff, trying to test some things out. And we're also hiring. Dun, dun, dun. So submit an app.
For no pay.
Yeah. This is, of course, strictly voluntary because we're getting like some mad negative money right now. Like right now, see, I think Amy makes a negative 80 grand. I make a negative 100 grand. You make a negative 80 grand.
I think I'm negative $20.
$20. Yeah. Okay. Well, see, there you go. So we're all in the negatives, right? So we're doing this for mad negative station money. It's like we won a fucking lottery and we didn't get paid. It's a fucking story. Did you hear about that? Fuck, dude.
We won the reverse lottery.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you now owe $45 million.
Yeah, exactly. So after this one chick, I don't know if you guys heard about that one chick winning a $42 million jackpot, and then now the casino doesn't want to give her the prize.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, because there
was a glitch.
They said there was something wrong. There was something wrong with the machine.
No, that's called gambling. Dumbasses.
Yeah, exactly.
That's you played the game.
Yeah, you can't exactly. Well, I mean, they say it's a glitch. So the maximum payout the machine can get is $6,500. So it's got to be a glitch.
I bet you with the right lawyer she could win that case.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! So they offered her. They should have only given her $225. That's what they said. $2, $250, $225, and we'll give you a steak dinner as a consolation. $350. So they were saying like, well, it wasn't inspected, it wasn't maintained, and of course, it happens in fucking New York. Nothing against people from New York, but I don't know. I just think I just think about we were talking about The Sopranos and stuff. It's all that shady shit going on, all that, especially when it comes to casinos, man. Come on, you really think you're gonna? Yeah, you forget about it. You think you're gonna win against the house? Yeah, I am.
Even when you win, you lose.
Yeah, exactly. So, God, it sucked, dude. 42 fucking million. Lie the fuck up. And she even took a selfie with it, like flashing. And then somebody came over. Hey, forget about it. You fucking lost. I'm like, what the fuck? So.
You didn't see nothing, capiche?
Yeah, Hey, look at your legs. What do you mean? Why? Why am I looking at my leg? Because they're going to be broken in a minute. I shouldn't say that. I don't want to have the mob come after me now. I got Mixer coming.
No, you're fine.
I got the mob.
You're fine.
But anyways,
Ice loves in peace.
Yeah, Ice loves in peace on Tony Williams. Hey, thanks, dude. You gonna back me up, right? Ready to fight tonight. Let's do this. So he's gonna be talking about the law enforcement torch run for the Special Olympics. And he sits on the International Law Enforcement Torch Run Executive Council and the Councilman at Large and the chair of the Military Expansion Initiative. And we'll be on the show to talk about what the torch run is all about. And then we'll be discussing how to get involved with the torch run. We should run that. Oh, wait. But we're busy doing something else. We got something else going on. It's almost like a run. What do you got going on, Michael?
Only longer. Way longer.
Over 400 miles. 400 miles.
3 bicycles, 3 veterans.
Yeah.
Cause.
And the one cause. So we got what's called out of the studio. What do you call it? Out of the studio. The trip.
WTF Nation Outside the Studio Tour.
Yep. And then you guys are gonna rock and roll from 9 Line in Savannah. Roll up to Fort Stewart, then go up to Fort Gordon. Make your way all the way down to Fort Benning, and where there's going to be an event, celebration, and all that other stuff. And it is what? To bring awareness to what? What are you bringing awareness to?
Awareness to the idea that labels, the trending label of being a dysfunctional veteran is not cool.
Yeah.
Being a dysfunctional veteran is okay. Staying a dysfunctional veteran is personal choice. There are so many programs and so many agencies out there that are willing to help us get out and find something creative and constructive to do. We need to reach out and use the resources we have, get out there and be functional. Whether it be riding a bike, fishing, hunting, hiking, arts and crafts, working for WTF Nation Radio. What have you.
Mm-hmm.
Do something. We're not damaged. We're not dangerous. We're not broken.
Yeah, man. That's really one of the things that
So I love his theme. I love what he's doing for this. And this theme is and I said it last night when we had oh shit, I just lost who we had on last night. Damn it.
Damn, dude. What are you talking about? You talking about Guardian Overwatch?
Yeah. We had those guys on last night, and I brought it up. Sorry. I blinked out. We had Guardian Overwatch for last night, and I told them, this is a theme that keeps coming up, and we keep preaching, okay? It's true. There are so many organizations out there, and we are the strongest and largest community in the U.S., bar none. There's no reason a vet should ever suffer or not feel like he or she has a place to turn to. And that's the last one to say for it this week.
Yeah, I agree. It would seem to it would seem to be one of those things that we have so many assets to and resources to get a hold of. It is almost like you should have no fucking excuse. I don't want to throw some tough love into this, but yeah, it almost would appear that there is no fucking excuse for anyone who is down and out that cannot go to any resources that you just talked about. I'm not going to list them again because, you know, it's just one of those things that people don't understand. And wanting to be left alone, that's fucking great. But when you want to be left alone and then you act like an ass because you're being left alone, and then you get the ass because, well, you don't help vets out. Whoa, stop. A lot of the stuff too is tough love. There's a lot of organizations that kind of miss. That's why I like working with you guys. I miss the camaraderie and stuff. So to me, it's awesome that I could, I'm able to talk to you guys and shoot the shit, reminisce about stuff that I can relate stuff to. You know what I mean? Even as something as being deployed or whatever in a combat zone, or just being shooting shit around a fucking, the motor pool or anything. All of us can pretty much relate. But like you said, if you don't reach out, the hand is out. We're not going to give you a fucking handout, which is a hand up. It's meaning, hey, dude, come on, let's go. Let's keep going. Because guaranteed the same individuals that act like that are the ones that were probably they were leaders, and were probably telling those soldiers, you better not fucking quit. You better not do this. You know what I mean? So I agree with you guys that stigma there, a lot of it is self-inflicted, and people are going to get the ass because I said it's self-inflicted or whatever. Especially when you have no excuse to, it's given to you. It is almost like you're starving and you're dying for attention to be aware of you starving, but somebody like us or somebody like Guardian Overwatch, somebody comes out and says, here, dude, here's a plate of food, and here's how I'm going to fucking show you how to make it. And you refuse to eat it.
I don't want your fucking charity.
Yeah, I don't want your fucking charity. I'm a man. I don't need to fucking worry about that. I don't need about doing this. Blah, blah, blah. I'm fucking psycho. What's that guy said? I'm a combat vet. I'm fucking psycho. Blah, blah, blah. Damn, dude. It's just... there's no need for it. There's no... that's what I'm saying. There's no need for it. It's almost... I don't want to laugh at motherfuckers about it, but... there is no need for it. If I was down and out, I know I could reach to all you guys right now, and I could reach, and if I didn't want to bring it up to you guys, I know that there are confidential sources out there that I could talk to help me out. It could be just me talking, or somebody to fucking talk.
Just as an example of how easy it is to get a hold of these agencies, I have had no shit in the last 6 months, I think, 3 or 4 agencies contact me and offer. I was offered a service dog today.
Oh, damn.
I was offered the opportunity to do I was offered mental health services, and they offered to call the VA for me.
That's good shit.
To make appointments for me.
See, that's good shit. See, that's what it's
all
about.
It's almost like you don't have to do anything. It's right. It's right there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's to me, and I think it's awesome because you actually, I mean, I'm not to get in your business, but you're probably weighing some of those options to do yourself.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, yeah. So again, I mean, I'm glad this is happening. I'm glad you guys are doing it. It's just taking to bring awareness that functional veterans are functional. There's nothing to be scared of. There's nothing about or to be scared of to say something that's wrong. I'll admit it. If I have an issue or something like that, I'll just straight say it. If it's connected to that, or maybe somebody says, well, maybe you should maybe you should stop drinking coffee, or maybe you should do whatever. You know what I mean? Something to the effect to help me out. I might take their advice on it. It might be something that could change me. But I'm not going to get the ass to say, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to be a fucking mama's boy about it. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking, okay, I'm going to help you. I'll seek your help out. So, whatever, man. It's just one of those things that it's kind of frustrating. I know it doesn't meet the sell. It doesn't sell. It doesn't sell fucking anything when you sit there and say, oh, I'm a functional veteran, because it makes it sound like you like to take long walks in the park and you do hydroponics. But if you say you're angry and you're saying you're this, then the next thing you know, you have somebody doing a cover of a song, and they fuck it up. Fuck that. You know, I heard something that kind of droned on me, and it drove me up the fucking wall. I heard the damn the cover to Sound of Silence from fucking Disturbed, and I really didn't like it. But everybody's using like a damn vet fucking anthem or some shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just not hitting me. So again, anyways, I digress. So this ride's going to take place. It's going to start off in 9 Line. And it's going to go from 9 Line, then go to Fort Stewart, then up to Fort Gordon, up through one of the highways there, and then you guys are going to meet up into Fort Benning, and then to what's the name of the final place you're going to stop at?
Right on Bikes.
And then Right on Bikes. Is there going to be like a big kegger or something like that, a big party or something like that going on?
From what Hunter and Joe, the guys that own the business, are telling me, yeah. They're all about it.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So
they're
there you
all
go.
about it. They're very supportive of veterans. A majority of their business comes from the basic trainees that come on a weekend pass, that come down and rent their bikes and ride up and down the Riverwalk.
Yeah.
So they're all about the veteran community.
No, it's good. That's awesome, because I don't think we've ever done an event where you guys can come out and meet out. If you guys want to check, maybe you guys want to have selfies or sign some pictures and autographs or some shit like that. Who knows? You guys gonna do that?
Oh, great! Now you've committed me to print an 8x myself.
An 8x5? No. Someone's like, oh my God, please sign my tits or something like that. My golf. I'm just being crass about it, but yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be pretty fun.
Shit, I'd be crass about it too. I'd be fucking Ricky Bobby up in that motherfucker. Yeah. Please be 18.
Please be ready to fight tonight. Oh, I love it. But yeah, it's a good cause, man. I like it. I mean, I'm so glad that you guys are putting this together. And it's gonna be you, and then it's gonna be Mud Puppy, and it's gonna be Minx. Minx is gonna join you. And so I know you guys have been training up, and I see you guys poking and jabbing with each other and clowning each other.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be hot as balls, dude. You're gonna be fucking driving. You're gonna be riding a bike.
Well, we're trying to do it in the middle of September, when it starts to cool down a little bit in Georgia. But the way things are going right now, with California basically being the surface of the sun.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know. It's gonna be hot as fuck.
It's gonna be hot. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be hot as fuck over in Georgia, and the fucking humidity is gonna be unreal, dude.
Oh yeah.
So, and then you guys,
because we're gonna be in the middle of hurricane season too. Fuck it, dude. We're still doing it.
About to say, dude. Oh man. What I think is funny is the excuse me. What I think is funny is that you guys, well, not funny, but I think it's going to be cool that I say, yeah, this is kind of funny, because it's not, none of you guys are professionally trained athletes in biking. You guys just decide, let's fucking do a bike, and then you guys are training up for it.
Oh yeah. And we intentionally went and bought we all have the same bike. We all bought the same bike. And it's the cheapest Walmart bike we could find.
Yeah.
The cheapest Walmart road bike we could find, and we all got the same bike, so we're all riding the same model, the same size. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Like I said in the chat earlier, gonna die, or go over the allotted time before I quit.
So the ride's going to begin on September 10th, and then it's going to go through the 17th.
Yes.
You guys can be riding obviously during the day, and then you're going to have a lag wagon, and then you even got the Georgia State Patrol possibly coming out to help you out to pull security on you.
Yeah, Mud Puppy is a former MP, so he's talking Leo language with the sheriff's department and all the counties that we're going to be riding through, and letting them know.
That's awesome.
See if we can't get an escort, because some of those roads are a little hairy. I've done a map recon.
Yeah.
Some of them are a little hairy. A lot of them have enough shoulder space on the side of the road that we could get away with riding single file there, but the lag wagon is going to cause a problem.
Is the lag wagon
an escort? That'd be great.
Yeah, I was about to say, because then the cops will be there, kind of making sure they're away. So then, do you have a guesstimated? Obviously, you've already charted this out. So you're going to be about how long is it going to take you just to hit your first leg from? What do you estimate from 9 Line to Stewart? Because I mean, it's only from Savannah.
9 Line to Stewart might take it's 42 miles, so about 4 or 5 hours.
Damn. And then from Stewart to Gordon?
Stewart to Gordon is 123 miles. So that's going to take a couple of days.
I was about to say that's going to be a ball breaker, man. Fuck. Oh.
No. The ball breaker is going to be Gordon to Benning.
Yeah. No, you're right.
That's 214 miles.
It's nothing.
I was about to say, you guys be trucking along.
Yeah.
I'll be cheering you on with my beer from my couch.
Oh, don't. You got me twisted, fool. I'm going to have a cup holder on my handlebars.
I was about to say, dude, you're going to... It's going to be pretty crazy, man. It's going to be exciting. So then you're going to culminate at a ride on bikes and then have a big beer fest or party right there. That's going to be awesome, dude. And that, what estimated time are you guys going to arrive? What is going to be your ETA to ride on bikes?
I would like to get there sometime in the evening time, right around 5 or 6. But we'll see.
But what day though? What day do you think it's?
Oh, the we want to get there on the 6th.
The 16th, so that means you guys would have been probably traveling. God, so I see what you're saying. So you're going to be there probably the 15th at night, or what? I mean, are you guys going to work normal hours? I mean, you're going to have.
Well, it depends on how hot it is. I mean, we've got lights on the bike, so we can ride at night.
Fuck.
If it gets too hot.
Oh my God. There we go. You're riding at night, and all of a sudden.
Well, we still have to do the composite risk management that you have to sign off on.
Yeah, I got. Oh, see, there you go. You're doing that fucking. Oh, well, I said it was okay to do it.
Hey, Tom signed off on this shit.
Yeah, exactly. So looking around the 16th, you're gonna be arriving there and then partying and all this other stuff. So you guys are gonna be huffing. So from Monday, pretty much to freaking. Till about Sunday, Tuesday, Monday, you guys are gonna be rocking. That's gonna be awesome. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, we're looking at we've set a tentative goal of about 63 miles a day.
And what the time do you think you're gonna make it? What would take 63 miles to at bike speed?
At bike speed, I'm thinking if we can maintain an average of 10 miles an hour, which is not very fast on a road bike. It's about the average speed you run at.
Mm-hmm.
10 miles an hour, 63 miles with brakes and everything. It'll probably take us about 8 hours a day, which would give us,
Fuck, dude, this is gonna be the shit. Don't get a DUI on a bike, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to. Thanks, Mud Puppy, for the encouragement.
That is gonna be awesome. Oh man. I'm excited, dude.
But it's not open.
What do you mean it's not open? Oh yeah, right.
I have a beer can cup holder for when I get done.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting ride. It's gonna be fun. And then once you stop off, you're gonna be doing this in downtown Columbus, isn't it? Like
downtown Columbus on Broadway.
On Broadway.
Yep.
Yeah, it's freaking be a good deal to go hang out and see what's up. Take some pictures with you, Minx, and Mud Puppy. You guys are always gonna be hydrating like crazy. I couldn't even imagine. Oh, is it like hilly? Is it? I don't know anything about Georgia, so is it hilly? Is it?
Well, so Mud Puppy's on the other side of the state from me. He did, what was it, 10 miles and gained an elevation of 42 feet in 10 miles. Where I ride, I will gain 1,700 feet in 5 miles. So we're going to start off flat, and then we're going to start getting into the hills towards the end.
Jesus. So I guess you didn't think about doing your course in reverse, huh?
Oh no. I'm cool with starting off flat, building up your stamina and speed, and then hit the hills at the end.
Oh God, man. Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. Of course, there'll be some pics and vids and stuff on the way, but I think it's hilarious. I just can't imagine, because again, you guys don't ride bike. Oh, you dude, you look like you've been riding bikes for a while now, because you're actually starting to. I mean, no homo, but you look like you're in shape now.
I'm getting there. If I could quit smoking, that would probably.
No, because then you'll gain weight. If you quit smoking, oh my God, dude. When I quit smoking, I was like, ho. I was fat as fuck, dude. I got fat.
Yeah, so. The whole reason I started biking is when I retired, I gained 20 pounds because I stopped doing PT. It's like, fuck, I got to do something. And I can't run because I had the next best thing is, hop on a bike.
Yeah.
And I started riding, and it was great.
That's crazy.
Started losing weight, and then Mud Puppy came up with the idea of the outside the studio tour, and yeah, let's do it.
Oh my God. It's clear that you guys are knowing that's that's 400 some odd miles.
Yeah, we're not Lance Armstrongs.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. It's man, that's awesome. No, I'm not.
Regular functional veterans.
It's 424 miles actually.
424 miles. We set a goal, and we're going to do our best to accomplish that mission.
Oh shit! You got the popo coming after you now. What are you doing with your plants? Oh, sorry.
I live in a bad neighborhood in Alabama.
Oh, there is such thing. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's awesome, dude. Now, some of the partners involved, we have you got 9 Line, and then who you got somebody else too, right?
Military Order of the Purple Heart, Chapter 462, of which I'm a member. They're going to kick in some money.
Nice.
Ride on Bikes is a sponsor. And then at the end of it, we're working on a couple other sponsorships as well. And at the end of it, everything that we have left over, money and material-wise, is going to be donated to the Lone Survivor Foundation, which is another organization whose sole mission is to get veterans out and doing things.
Nice. That's good shit. Oh man, Lone Survivor. That is the charity nonprofit that was started up by the namesake of that movie, Marcus Luttrell. That's good shit. That is awesome. And then you're gonna have Lagwagon support. You're also gonna have some. Yeah, looks like you got it pretty good. What does 9 Line say about it? What was their reaction about it?
I haven't talked to them. I mean, directly with them and the Lone Survivor Foundation. The only ones that I've been working with is Ride on Bikes and the Military Order of the Purple Heart.
Yeah, that's good shit. Yeah, like again, man, it's a great cause that you're doing because again, I'm getting tired of the fucking being told I should be one way or I am one way, and if I don't act a certain way, then I'm truly not a vet. That drives me up the fucking wall. And so,
yeah.
So being a functional veteran, no shit, is exactly that. You are taking the attributes and the traits of being in the service and assimilating back into a society, to come back into society. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing you can't get mad about that. You can't say, oh, well, you're not fucking, you're because of this, it's because of that. That you need to act a certain way because you are a veteran, and so that's why veteran. You know what I mean? It's when that, again, the term the vet flake shit is. You know what I mean?
We need to.
It's okay for you to be a dick, so you call
marching towards.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not a dick. Because I'm not one, you don't need to be fucking calling me names and shit because I don't want to perpetuate that. Again, I have nothing on my vehicle. I have nothing else aside from the fact that you would never know that I was in the military or I am in the military. I don't care.
I got my entire fucking ERB on the back window.
Oh, you do? Cool.
And stickers, but that's me. Every one of us is different.
Yeah, exactly. But as I'm saying, I'm not the. I am not. In other words, but that's you. And because I'm not that way, you're not disparaging me and saying that I'm a fucking vet flake because I'm not like that when I've not said a fucking thing about any of that stuff. You know what I mean?
No.
So yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, dude.
To each his own.
Yeah. Oh shit, the fucking dogs are pissed. So yeah, I'm glad this needs to get out. There's no such thing as, no such thing as the as having that stigma on there. And then when you're trying to make it not a stigma, or you're trying to remove the stigma, then all of a sudden, watch out! Now you're a fucking vet flake. No, that has nothing to do with that.
Oh, now we're at war with the guys that are disgruntled.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Yeah. And those are perpetuated about people who want to fucking cause drama. When there is no drama. A lot of us in the outside organizations are actually pretty cool, and we talk to everybody. We actually call each other out if there's some drama going on. It's behind the scenes, and we deal with it. And if it's not an issue, it's not an issue. And if not an issue, then whatever. We go our way, they go their ways, and it's not fucking broadcasted all over, whatever. You know what I mean?
The bigger picture of it, and the bigger point of this whole exercise is to prevent veterans from feeling like once they separate from the service, their only option is to sit in their mom's basement and eat their fucking VA pills and drink their Jack Daniels and just feel sorry for themselves because they're not in the military and they can't find their way in society anymore.
Yeah, well, that's another thing that and there you go. And that's the thing that when you do say something about it, that's when you get called. That's when you get fucking, oh, fuck you. Mind your fucking business, see? Leave me alone. Yeah. Anyways.
I want to be alone, but I want attention for being alone.
For being alone because I want to be like this, and I miss this, and I miss that. I don't want to be back that. Oh. Never try to, just keep them in your head as memories, man. That's what I do. Man, do I want to go back to back in the day when I first joined the military or first joined my career field or whatever, and I was really fucking happy to... Fuck yeah, I would love to go back. But you know what? Hey, those are good times. Remember them as good times. You try to rehash the old days, you're going to be fucking miserable because you're never going to get them back.
And I'm one of those retirees where when I retired and separated from the service, I didn't leave the flagpole. I moved just far enough away to where I wasn't exposed to it every day. And every time I get nostalgic for the military, for the Army, I just go to Fort Benning. And I look at those guys that are, the privates that are marching around and the soldiers in uniform, and I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that was about to say.
I'm right there with you, my golf.
Oh,
you miss it and no.
Yeah.
I just go to the PX and look around. And
exactly. Or you see a first sergeant in the PX going, oh man, I gotta take this phone call because all my Joe's fucked up.
Yeah. I'm like, nope. I'm responsible for myself and only myself. I'm good.
Again, going back to adulting like we were talking about in the first hour.
Yeah, just being an adult, man. It's all part of adulting. And now, apparently, that is an offensive term as well.
Are you shitting me?
No, people are saying the term adulting is bad. You shouldn't be talking about adulting because then you're assuming that someone is not mature enough to be a grown-up. When I'm thinking, oh my God, just shut up. You
well, have you met half of 20-year-olds? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So adulting, or you could just say, fine, fuck it. Then you're done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Yeah, just fucking frustrated. It just I don't like to see this. And another thing too is you guys are going to be doing this great shit, and there's going to be some fuckers out there that are going to be some haters. Hate. Yeah. Hate. No, yeah, exactly. Oh, did you hear about WTF Nation Radio? They rode their bikes across Georgia.
Oh man, hate.
Which on veterans, they can't be dysfunctional.
They're dysfunctional.
That's not what we're saying.
Yeah, at any time, we're not saying that at all. You do your thing, man. We got our thing. That's all. So,
when the label dysfunctional veteran becomes a trending label and it becomes the new hipster label for veterans to use, it takes attention away from those that are truly dysfunctional and truly need real help.
Yeah. Oh, we talked about that before. What's the definition of dysfunctional and functional? You know what I mean? What is it?
Yeah.
What is the definition? Because when you think about a dysfunctional family is somebody that has probably a parent. You're probably born out of wedlock. Probably got a couple stepdads or a stepdad. You don't have your same parents. You have cousins living with you because somebody wasn't raised right. So you got additional family members living in your house. That's a dysfunctional family. It is the common structure that is not being followed to. What do you say for veterans? Somebody who's been in the military. Hey, and real quick, if you've been in the military and you've served and you've completed basic training and you've served a good amount of time, whether you're deployed or not, you're a veteran. And they are veterans. So I'm tired of this fucking stigma that you had to have been deployed to be considered a fucking veteran. No.
Oh, fuck that.
I hate that shit. If you served in the military, you are a veteran.
Except for 79 Romeos. Fuck those guys.
You're talking about career counselors. You're talking about recruiters.
I'm talking about career recruiters.
Career recruiters, yeah. No, it just drives me up the wall when I hear that. If you serve the military and you served, you fucking served. It doesn't matter. It's not that individual's responsibility or fault that should be. It's not your fault. You know what I mean? It is not your fucking. It is not your fault that you were in a unit that didn't deploy and then you got out and then the unit deploys or the unit never deployed. It's not your fault. So don't sit there and say it's anybody's fault. I hate that. No, I see that a lot. On the main,
just like with me, it's not my fault that my first deployment didn't occur until 2009.
Yeah,
I was stuck in a non-deployable Op 4 unit in Germany, and I went from there to being a recruiter because the Army decided I needed to be a fucking salesman.
Yeah, but it's not something to disparage.
No.
Can't get you, Stank. Sorry, brother, because the phone lines are freaking all jacked up, man. Or else I'd get you. Here, I'll play your jingle though if you like, because every time you try to call us, we're trying to get
ready to fight tonight.
Ready to fight. No, Stankus has a specific one, and every time he calls and provides us his wisdom, he what we say, you got stanked. So, hang on. You got stanked. There you go, buddy. Sorry, I can't get you on the lines because they're all fucked up. So it doesn't matter. So someone says that you didn't deploy, you're not a veteran. Motherfucker, man. The definition of a veteran under U.S. Code Title 10 means that if you've served in the U.S. military and you have a DD-214 and you've completed your tour honorably, you're a veteran, whether you deployed or not. Now, of course, if you're sitting there claiming that you have 5 different levels of fucking PTSD and you've never deployed, then that I call bullshit on that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like one of those things, but you're still considered a veteran. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. So to me, seeing other vets jump on other vets because of something that's not their fucking fault, I fucking hate that shit. It should not.
And that's why there are certain veteran service organizations that I refuse to belong to, because they have cliques. They have war cliques.
Yeah, dude, they do.
What war did you fight in? Oh, well, it wasn't Vietnam, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Or you got World War II vets over here.
I get it now.
And Vietnam and Korea vets over here.
What are you talking about? I get it now. Oh, well, Ice, when'd you go to Iraq during the invasion? Oh, well, you weren't there for the surge. Motherfucker, I went for the invasion. It didn't fucking matter.
I wasn't there for the invasion or the fucking surge. I was there during a fucking drawdown.
I was about to say, you were still getting fucking shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Purple Heart.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't fucking matter what... you went to Iraq, you went to Iraq. I'm pretty sure the Vietnam vets, are they doing that? Hey, would you go to Vietnam? Did you go before the Tet Offensive or after the Tet Offensive? Well, fuck, you're a pogue then. You didn't go to their Tet Offensive. They don't do that.
The guys that get it worse, though, in this war click thing, the guys that get it the worst are the Desert Storm vets.
Yes. I feel sorry for them.
You went to Desert Storm? That wasn't a real war. That was only 4 days.
It was only 4 days. Yeah, you didn't do shit. Motherfucker, what do you mean you didn't do shit? You had 2 fucking corps, 5 fucking divisions moving across the fucking desert in a pincer action to remove Iraq from Kuwait.
I dare you to tell H.R. McMaster that it was only 4 days and it wasn't a real war.
Tell his ass it wasn't a real war. The Battle of 73 Hastings. Yeah. You know, I hate that. I know that, and you. Oh, no, I'm fucking triggered. You always trigger me like right before the end of the show, man. I swear. You do, because I'm like, oh, getting all fucking riled the fuck up. There's no difference. I'm going to tell you right now, WTF Nation, US Army, WTF Most, WTFNation.com, and everybody on Mixer, if you served in the United States military, then you are a vet. It doesn't matter what happens from the moment you enlist to the moment you're discharged. Then guess what? Obviously, if you served an honorable tour for the contract that you've had, then you are a vet.
Here's the thing I've got on that is you are part of a very small percentage of the United States who raise their right hand to cash that check in full if needed.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you went down range or not. You at least had the intestinal fortitude to raise your right hand and swear that oath. So fuck everybody else who hates on that.
Yeah, exactly. Not to mention the fact that the percentage is now smaller now, Great Cloud. It's 0.45% of the nation's population now that are in the military. 0.45. Unfucking real. And you're going to tell them they're not vets because they didn't go to fucking whatever. Oh, whatever. Now, of course, within the military, we break your... Yeah.
You're not a real tanker. You didn't do basic training at Fort Knox.
You didn't do tanks? You didn't do basic training at Fort Knox? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's kidding. So, buddy.
No, but what I'm saying though is that but we break each other's balls, and when you're like okay, for those of you on Mixer that have no idea what the hell we're talking about, or some of us that do, if you there's an area when the invasion started in Desert Storm and in Operation Iraqi Freedom. Now I haven't forgotten Afghanistan yet. Hang on. There were certain areas where people were staged before they rolled in, and so if you were in Iraq, then you were either in the north or you were in the south. If you were in the south, you were in Kuwait, where you staged, or you were in the north, you were just off the border of Turkey. Depending on what kind of unit you were in. Then as the war progressed, then of course it didn't matter. Everyone staged in through Kuwait and then rotated in or flew in. In Afghanistan, there were several areas where it was Kabul, where it was taken, and that's the area you fly into, and then you go to your respective cops. So now, the guys that are in Afghanistan at Kabul, are they less combat veterans because they're not out of the cops, or are the guys who just went to like Scania in Iraq no different, less combat vets because they weren't in Baghdad? You know what I mean?
Or the guys in Afghanistan aren't the same caliber of combat vets as the guys that were in the initial invasion of Iraq.
Yeah,
it's petty bullshit.
It is petty. It's and I hate it. It's fucking petty. Everybody, I'm gonna tell you right now. Thank you for your service. Whether you served, whether you raised your right, if you raise your right hand, and like I said, from the moment you signed to the moment you were discharged, whether you're deployed or not, but you still served and you've conducted yourself honorably, whether you were medically retired for a cause or where you were. I'm not talking about the people who like faking the funk and couldn't handle basic training and then didn't get AIT, and then all of a sudden they're not considered vets because they did not fulfill their contract. I'm talking about those that were fulfilling their contract and were told by the Army they had to get out because of blah, whether by ETS, mandatory retirement, a medical retirement. Hey, I applaud you. In fact, I even applaud the old timers too that were in Desert Storm. Well, shit, I was around there too. I couldn't say old timer, old myself. I just dated myself. So everybody who didn't do anything or did do something but still serve in the military, you're still vets to me. I don't fucking care. It doesn't bother me at all.
You're still vets by definition.
Yeah. That is something that, and then, Red Leg brought it up before. It doesn't matter because you've done your time, you've served your time honorably, and that is now what you are entitled to get, because part of the contract was after you've served this military, then guess what? You get what's going to happen to you by the VA. Which I was going to talk about another point, but we got off track about the VA's pissed off because Congress is pushing forward with this privatized fucking healthcare. They're pushing forward because the VA is like fucking dragging their feet. It's almost like the VA itself is now fighting against something that's trying to help vets out already. We're trying to get vets out into the system. The VA now is the government, our government is now telling the VA, you guys need to get on board. So now the system that is used in the military is going to be combined with the systems used in the VA, so they're all tracking each other's shit.
It's about fucking time.
Yeah, so those are entitlements that you get. Everyone knows. You join, of course, when people say, I joined the Army for the college. Well, yeah, you what do you get? Because you do it from the service when you raise your right hand. That's the entitlement that you get. That's what you earn. You're getting your part of the bargain. That's what contracts are, boys and girls. When you sign a contract for services rendered, your blood, sweat, and tears, then guess what you get in return? The government says you get this back and this back and this back.
So, Ice, you're saying education, the college benefit, is not free college?
Oh, I don't think it is free college because, as a matter of fact, for the first year of my enlistment, I had money taken out of my shit. They took money out of my...
$100 a month for a year, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then, I don't know, do you want to toss in a few divorces? Lost custody of kids, family members that I didn't get to go see their funerals, family members that I didn't get to go see goodbye to before they passed from a terminal disease, graduations, birthdays, births. I would kind of say that it's a sacrifice in itself that those who don't know what it's like to serve need to shut their fucking holes. But again, I applaud you, my brothers and sisters who have served in the military honorably, and it doesn't matter what period of time. You could, like C.T. Fletcher even said, I'm not going to brag. I was a damn typist. He said that.
But I was a good goddamn typist.
That's what he said. I'm a good goddamn typist. And they sent me to damn Germany. Because I was a damn good typist. C.T. Fletcher, appreciate your service. You're a vet too, bro. So
yeah.
So that's the whole thing that I'm just blown away about. That you're like the vet infighting. It's vet on vet crime. It seems like vet on vet hate. You see, yeah, exactly. So everyone's asking about what is this free college? Currently in the military right now, due to the fact that they're extremely short, and this is some other points that we didn't get to cover over Sergeant's time because it's time, a lot of shit to go over today. Is that the military now has 100% tuition, so all you have to do, there's no excuse for a soldier now not to go to school. All he's got to do is go to school, sign up for tuition assistance, and he gets it. You don't have to see your commander.
Yep.
Don't even have to see your commander. So, but that's more of that. This isn't ICE transition benefits. And so, yeah.
This is ICE transition to the end of the show.
Is this my transition? Because you got me all triggered, my golf. Thanks.
I apologize. Yeah. I got horrible timing when it comes to triggering you.
You'll try not to trigger me that way again. Exactly, Caleb. I didn't join for the benefits either because, back in my day when I was joining the military, it was cool to kill commie for mommy. And you could say that. It was like, I saw Red Dawn. It was going to happen. So
that was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, so it's kill a commie for mommy. Come on, man. Back in the day, we were going to fight the big Russian horde. And we were talking about them coming over the Fulda Gap. Not about some damn server from some bitch who lost a fucking election. So,
yeah.
Anyways. So, guys, hey, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you coming on. Always know, again, we got a show every night, 2300 Liquid Lunch The WTF Nation DFAC 12 to 1400. Weekend shows, same time. Again, we got Smoke tomorrow for Friday Night Freedom. Saturday Night Savagery with Jay Reddy's got a special treat for you guys on Saturday. And then Sunday is going to be the Stoners in the Green Room to give you all your cannabinoid and cannabis analytics and knowledge. Monday is going to be the Monday edition with Red Leg. Tuesday is Tied Up Tuesday with the ladies. Woo, 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 woo. And Wednesday is going to be WTF One Day with Jim Beam. Jim Beam's out of the net for a little bit, but he's going to come back. He's on the mend. So with that, y'all get anything for me?
No, Tom. Can I let my platoon go now?
You are dismissed.
Here, man.
All right, y'all have a good one. You're dismissed. See ya. Fuckers. Late.
Dismissed.
The bitches, they love visuals.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Good evening, boys and girls. This is Tim Kennedy. I'm a Special Forces sniper, a Ranger qualified Green Beret, a UFC fighter. Please listen to us and the shenanigans that we're going to say. We will insult you. There will be racial slurs. We will be sexist. We will offend you. But there will be magic, and a unicorn will be raped. So enjoy the show. Thank you for listening on WTF.